hello! It is one of those days again. It's that day of the week. We are doing more Raging Loop today. Probably at least 3 to 4 hours, depending on how things go and if this goober has to sleep and whatnot. Yeah, we're back again, and hope you guys will enjoy our cringe company. Thank you.
You're putting big pressure on me whether or not I have to fall asleep, huh?
No. Just remember you said one time you had a curfew? That's why.
That is true.
If you do, it's totally fine. I think we were here. Did I go to the time chart? I did. I'm being silly.
So you left
Yes.
off at the end of the first day.
Yes.
Do you remember if there was a hanging or not?
Do I remember the hanging event?
Was there a hanging or not? I'm trying to judge my memory.
I actually don't remember. I think they were deciding to do it, but I don't know if they hanged anyone yet.
Usaishi-san, I want to talk to you later.
Is this where we left off, or was it the other? There's two saves.
わかった。
Alright.
I'll figure it out. Hearing that as I left was actually kind of scary.
Haruaki-san.
Hey, Haruaki-san. Oh?
Haruaki-sama.
Oh, we're all here, okay. Looks like my internet's crap right now, so my KBS is red, so I hope it fixes. Haruaki-sama, can I have a moment later? Whoa.
ちょっと面がいいからって。
Don't act like hot shit just because you have a pretty face, you lunatic.
You little bitch.
今のそういうのなのか?
That's what this is about.
Wait, where'd all the music go?
じゃあ僕と
Oh
も
gosh,
話
she's
そう。
back.
しっこまん。
Hey, talk with me too, this man.
定着する前に言っておくけど、その呼び名はやめてくれ。
What are you talking about? I've had a Scottish for him since
Before he was
last
such
month.
he had such like a different accent. Yeah, I remember.
He had a high-pitched voice and it just fucking killed me. Before it sticks, let me just ask you to stop with that name.
The pissing scene.
俺とも話すか?
Wanna talk to me?
Absolutely.
それでまたいたずらする気でしょ
You're just gonna try and prank me again.
何よこの流れ。
What's going on here?
あんまこそこ
Why
そ
is everybody
話
here,
は関
bro?
心できねえな。
Careful with the super meetings.
The one to interrupt the weird event was Takumi-san.
いくら霧に巻かれても、
I
こんな
know
狭
the
いと
miss
ころ
is
だ。
about,
小
but
声であっ
just
ても
me
必
being
ず誰か
small.
が聞いてるし、
Y'all be
中身
heard
は
even
半
if
日で
you
広まる。
whisper.
秘密
And it
の
will
陰口も。
be barely half a day before everyone knows what you talk about.
バレたらまずい話はしねえ方
You
がいい
shouldn't
ぞ。
share anything too important.
う。ご忠告感謝します。
Thanks for the warning.
He's looking out for us. What a pal. That was true. Even if someone did share a secret with another person, there was no guarantee it'd be kept. Plus, keeping secrets would sow distrust, and meetings with the opposite gender could also spark jealousy. What is this, Monopoly? I didn't want anyone to spend the next feast talking about how I was a wolf having secret meetings or something. Better to discuss
By
things.
the way,
Yes.
yesterday when I sent you the Morse code, it was actually a Morse code on who Kara actually is.
Seriously?
You didn't even bother to try and decipher it. I was so disappointed.
Why would you send me that?
What kind of a detective are you?
Did you delete it? Can I go back?
No.
Oh.
You can. If you want to go through the process of learning Morse code. Just
No,
to
isn't
figure
there like
out
a
who
Morse
this
code
is.
like translator on the internet somewhere?
I guess if you manage to somehow learn how to transcribe that into dots and dashes, then sure.
Oh my
But you're going to have
gosh.
to listen to it, figure out what's a dot and what's a dash, kind of
I'll see
time
if-
everything out, and then try and decode that. So I'm not too worried about you going through that to figure it out, because if you do, honestly, at that point, you deserve to know.
Disappointed. Well, yeah, that's true. Okay, well, I'll see if I can go through it after stream then, if I get the chance. I didn't even know that's what you were texting about. Where did you even learn Morse code?
I taught it to myself when I was going to and from school on the bus in high school because I was bored as fuck.
That is such a weird skill to just learn how to boredom, but okay. Better to discuss things out in the open, where there would be witnesses.
さあ
Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting what I do for her.
お昼の準備をしなきゃ。
Fusaishi-san,
使
we
える
must prepare lunch. Are you good with a knife?
人並みには
Somewhat.
Let's kill them all! And so it was time for food. We didn't have much besides the ingredients we'd had this morning, but there was some curry rocks in the storage, so we started with that. Ron, really? That's what you come here to use? Yeah. However...
Oh, hi, Ron. Yeah.
Hi, Ron. Yeah. It was just one family-sized box. It wasn't quite enough for 15 people. We ended up filling the thin curry sauce with soup stock, salt, and soy sauce. The resulting flavor was pretty potent. The curry we ended up with was more of a soup, but the diners seemed to like it. Apparently, curry like this wasn't unusual here, but it was brought out for special occasions. Yo, what's up? How's your 9 to 5 playing Minecraft, dude? This was actually Yasumizu's local curry. That made me kind of sad, though. It wasn't enough to stop me from eating what should have been called curry rice gruel or something. Horrendous. Understandable. I hope you're having fun. Minecraft can be very fun. Then I washed the dishes and checked on everyone. Since Takumi-san suggested we stay close together, we spent our time in the slightly cramped dining hall. Kanzo-san left, though, saying something about looking around.
他の門はここにおれ。
Stay here.
出るときは大声
Call
だ。
out.
さもなくば撃つ。
Call out when you step out or I'll shoot you dead.
Alma! Oi, mate! A threat like that made everyone pretty reluctant to leave. He had the right idea, though.
Wait, I forgot to say I'll shoot you dead. Yeah.
I'll shoot you dead, yarn! Splitting up before had rapidly thinned the number of humans. That was fine and all, but the threat seemed a bit much. It felt like Kanzo-san was tripping his own death flag. The
I
ones
be Captain Grey Whiskers. Yeah.
I can imagine
Yeah.
him as a pirate. The ones left in the dining hall were chatting. With the students being the most talkative, they talked about their studies, while Chiemi spoke of her time in college. Apparently, Chiemi was majoring in linguistic anthropology. Yo, let's go! When asked about what that involved, she answered reading books and writing reports. So, it didn't seem like her seminars were particularly formal. No one discussed the feast, though. That was what related to what Takumi-san had said, which seemed like an unwritten rule here. Whatever the case, everyone was way more cheerful than they were this morning. Chikamochi-kun occasionally spoke to the old wolf guy, who was sitting in the corner of the room, while Kiyonosuke did the same thing with Rikako. Mamiya-san seemed slightly uncomfortable, though I'd have to talk to her later. There was some segregation, and it felt a bit cramped, but it did seem pretty peaceful.
Oh my god, that reminds me of this meme where,
What?
I don't know who Tucker Carlson is, but he was like, segregation was and he went to go say best, and then he said worst.
Oh no.
Yeah, people caught him almost saying it was the best thing ever.
I bet. Do you still have it?
Yes, I can send it to you,
Okay.
like after stream.
Sounds good. It was objectively an awful situation, though. No matter how everyone here felt, one of us would definitely be targeted tonight. The current atmosphere was probably better than doom and gloom, but it was bad that no one was interested in reviewing and analyzing today's feast. Who would be the target today? After today's feast, I could see several people that were a threat to the wolves. The ones taking the lead were Kanzo and Yasunaga. The two were monkeys, and extremely charismatic, to boot. They had both insisted on hanging someone for reasons other than personal grudges, and that was all great. However, Kanzo's assertiveness made him stand out, while as Kanzo-san aptly pointed out, Yasunaga-kun had an old habit of getting ahead of himself. It wasn't good that there was some sort of rivalry between the two. Kanzo was normally commanded a lot out of respect, but the young ones like Yoshitsugu and Mochi had a tendency to rebel. The humans' ultimate goal was to wipe us out, was to wipe out all the wolves, but since their lives were on the line, they could easily switch priority to taking the lead. If they had different ways of approaching the situation, you'd get a confrontation between the generations, with the elders against the youth, which would waste some time and effort. If that happened, humans would, well, once again, lose all hopes of winning. Yasunaga had eventually fallen silent today, but I really hoped he'd recover by tomorrow and properly learn to communicate with Kanzo. And I hoped they would do it in a way that ensured my survival. What did the wolves think of those two? They both had to be eliminated or led into destroying one another. Both seemed plausible. By going for someone else, though, they had a chance of taking out a different Guardian Receiver. In which one of those seemed more adventurous, advantageous. Yeah, I was like reading it. I'm like, why am I saying it wrong to us? I also had to keep Takumi and Kiyonosuke in mind. Takumi was right between the elders and the youth. I had no idea what he was planning to do next, but he had the power to swing a lot of votes. Kiyonosuke was pretty powerless in that regard, but since he wanted to protect Rikako so badly, he could get Tai's cooperation. Rikako and Mako had to be protected. That was something I decided. It'd be pretty bad if I was making a mistake there, though. Also, I found out that Mochi was a real joker. He'd probably vote for whatever seemed funny or interesting. Things had gone my way thanks to his whimsicality at the time. But I felt like this wouldn't be the last time he'd pull a stunt like that. As I thought to myself, I finished washing the dishes.
お疲れ様。
Thank you.
お茶でも
Let's
入れ
have
ま
some
しょう。
tea.
Hey, tea. Oh, I'd love some.
What did I do? Oops. I passed the counter and walked up to the table.
どうもお疲れ様です
Hello. Good working there.
すっかり慣れたみ
You
たい
already
です。
seem pretty used to your job.
この程度なら実家でやらされてた
I
し
had to
ね
do this much when I lived with my parents.
えらいこったおめえら恵
What
ま
a
れてんだ
guy.
ぞ
You
しっ
there?
かり勉強しろ
You
よ
all have it good here. Study hard.
分かって
I
るわよ
know.
匠に。
僕は分からぬ。故に
I
シン
don't.
コマンの直
That's
した
why
皿
I'll
は
break
全
all
て
the
割り直す。
let's kiss man fist.
I like how he's like just adopted that as his nickname
皿
now.
はともかく呼び名はやめろと
Place aside. Stop calling me that.
じゃあどう呼んでほしい？
Then what should I call you?
ハッサンとか
Hassan, maybe?
ふむ。悪くないな。
Sounds good. You can call me
じゃあ
Mochi
僕
then.
のことをモッチ。
やあモッチ
Yo, Mochi.
おう、ハッサン。
Hi, Hassan.
ちなみに不妻子
By the
こい
way,
つの格好がこれ
Musashi,
なことに
you
ついて
got
は
something to say about this guy's clothes?
Takumi, let's go. Whoa, I forgot.
なんか似合ってるし最近
It
はよ
looks
くあ
kind
る
of good
話か
on
なっ
him,
て
and it's not uncommon these days.
Holy crap, this is 2009 and they already know about it.
可愛かろう。
Cute, ain't it?
本気かよ
Seriously?
東京はこん
You
なの
got
が山
lots
ほ
of
どいる
these
の
in
か
Tokyo?
You got lots of
Oh,
these in
more than
Tokyo.
More than you could imagine, Kirumi. Like,
そこそこには
fucking 2009 was peak year for femboys.
That's crazy.
Not a lot, but yeah, they're around.
俺には分からねえな
I don't get it at all.
近持ちはまあ
Oh,
特別だ
Kimochi's
から
special
思わん
though,
ない
so I don't think anything of it.
天才だからな。
I'm an actual wonder.
災害の方のね
Natural disaster, maybe. Now, Fusashi, son. May I have a moment?
The tension in the air grew palpable.
さっきも言ったけどよ
You forget what I said?
I'm trying to get him on my team for my pepperoni pizza, my friend.
分かってるでも
No,
僕
I
なら
didn't.
変な
But you
凶暴
can't
は発
expect
生しない
anything
でしょう。
shady from me, can
猿
you?
なんだし。
I'm a monkey.
まあそうかもしれんが
Well, that's
なる
true.
ほどにな
Just don't overdo it.
I actually saw a woman like in the neighborhood carrying a monkey to her house, and I was like, "What the hell?" I was like, "Well, that's cute."
What the
I'm not
fuck?
even kidding. I'm not kidding. It was either a chimpanzee or baby monkey. I couldn't tell, but I told her it was cute anyway.
I feel like that is not a normal pet to have.
Right, and it was dressed in baby clothes like a boy. It was literally today, like like 2 hours ago when I walked Frank. I was like, "Oh, okay."
I remember that one news story of the woman who had a chimp that
Yeah.
ate her best friend's face off.
What?
Remember that?
No.
You don't remember that news story? Jesus Christ, the monkey like got loose and
I
started
probably
scratching and
forgot
biting the woman's
it.
face
That's
and left her permanently disfigured. Like she has no
What?
nose now.
That's terrible.
She like lost an eye, a nose.
Oh
She
my
has like facial
gosh.
scars. It's crazy.
Okay, I'm never owning a monkey. I wasn't planning to.
I was about to say, were you planning to before
No,
this?
no, the closest I'll ever go is a zoo. I would like to own a fox though. It's legal here, if I could.
I mean, you gotta find the right kind of fox. Because
Yeah.
there are some that need a lot of space, and others that are like a bit more domesticated. You gotta make sure you're getting them from the right people, though.
Yeah, I'll stick with the dog for now when I get one of my own. But yeah, that's crazy. I'll pass.
Yeah.
I hope that lady.
All right,
Yeah.
let's head upstairs.
I just hope that lady doesn't get her face mauled off.
よかったのかい密談な
Are
ん
you
か。
sure we should be meeting secretly like this?
Does this mean that Yasunaga is also looping? Can I assume that?
You can assume whatever the fuck you want.
I'm gonna assume that Haraki's not the only one looping.
え
Well, I mean,
え、話をすることは渡してますし、
No, I have
seem to,
全員とすればいいか
Yeah,
ら。
seem to
I think-
recognize him.
I think she does because she was crying. That's the only thing I have though.
Wait. Oh, no, wait. No. I was gonna say, anybody who survived during the last nuke would have remembered, but, like,
Oh
she
really?
died. But, no, but remember she died?
Okay, then why
She
did
was
she
on
cry when
Bobby's
she
arm.
saw him though?
Yeah, that was my theory that I just had, but I realize now that, like, that wouldn't make sense. Because she did end up dying.
Oh, okay. That's just strange. I don't know.
Yes, we revealed that we would talk, and I even think I should sometimes talk with everyone.
To make it fair, huh? Would that really work?
まず、僕のことは信じてもらえてま
First
す
of。all, do you believe me?
Second of all, I remember everything.
今の
Would
と
you
こ
like
ろ疑
Second
う
of
理由
all,
は
would
ない
you
の
like
だ
a
ね。
pizza? I swear to God, if you say you want pineapple on it, I will fucking break your kneecap and throw you over the bridge.
Oh my gosh. Just tell them that the pieces aren't selling well, so you need someone to buy them.
I don't have a reason not to.
久石さん、あなたは顔
Saishi-san,
持ちですか
do you have a guardian?
それは言わない。
I can't say.
なぜ
Why?
聞いたことで君の態度が微妙に変わり、それによって
Why
他
won't
人
you
に
tell
搾
me?
取さ
Why
れた
won't
く
you
ない。
tell me?
Your behavior around me would change and might tip someone off.
Haruki be playing the smart, bro. He ain't letting him eat his chess pieces. Chess
今日
pieces.
の晩を超えない限り、誰にも言うつ
Oh,
もり
I'll
は
eat
な
the
いよ。
chess pieces. I'll take them straight off the board, put them in my mouth, and swallow.
Alright, I think we need to go to therapy.
What, you've never eaten chess pieces?
No! What? You're not supposed to eat them. They're for playing. Maybe it's...
Not if you buy the ones that are made of chocolate.
I've eaten those. Yes, I have, I think.
I have eaten chocolate chess pieces because I went to like this chocolate factory for a
Yeah.
school trip once,
Oh, cool.
and I was super into chess at the time, and I saw that they had like chocolate chess pieces, and I was like,
Mm.
I need these because like half of them were dark chocolate and the other half were white.
Ooh,
Chocolate.
oh, yeah, because they do the dark chocolate
Yeah.
for the black pieces and the white are white, so that's delicious. though.
Yeah, it was great,
Not bad.
and I can honestly say now that I've eaten chess pieces.
Yeah,
And it's
just
not-
don't, just give the context, okay?
No, it's funny that way. But yeah,
いいでしょう。他に怪しい
all
と
right.
思う人
Who
はい
do
ま
you
すか
think is suspicious?
わからない。
Also, it's good to not say out loud if he has guardians
Mm-hmm.
in front of him because like he doesn't know who could be overhearing.
Right, and how do we like know that he's confirmed as a monkey? You know, we didn't see his belly. I don't
think it
mean
would-
that.
It would be dangerous otherwise to lie, like
Yeah.
he said, and like Haruaki said before, like in the first loop, if somebody else is the monkey,
Yes.
and like another person would be like, "You're not a monkey. You're lying. Why are you lying? What?"
Right,
Right.
right, and that's why he had to call out Konzo because he wasn't saying what he was either. So I mean, I trust
Right, no,
I trust him in this route.
I'm saying that like if there was another monkey who could say, "Yeah, no, neither of you are monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
I know, and this other person is also a monkey." Then it would be 2v2, and everybody in that group of 4 would be automatic targets for getting hanged. Because you don't lose anything by hanging a monkey.
No. But in this round we've got 3 wolves, so
Right. So if there were 2 wolves pretending to be monkeys, they're putting themselves at risk for being hanged,
mhm.
which they don't want to do.
But
yeah,
if they
It would,
do,
be,
yes.
it would be logical to go, okay, like, let's not pretend to be something that we're not,
Mm-hmm.
because that will only end bad for us, right?
Yes.
Because the monkey is something that can automatically confirm. Like 2 people against 1 would be like, "You're not a monkey.
Mhm.
We know who the monkeys are
Right.
because like we know who each other is." So lying about it, bad idea. You can trust anytime that there's like only 2 monkeys that speak up and say, "Yeah, we're the monkey." You can trust that they're telling the truth.
Mhm. Okay, and if, let's say, hypothetically, people actually survive in this round, they do remember? Is that what is confirmed? Like Haraki?
No,
Even though he died?
everything is centered around Haruaki.
Yeah.
So he's
I
the
guess-
only one at this point that you can confirm is
Is looping.
aware of the loop.
Okay.
However, other people may have memories, and that's something that you'll need to kind of find out. Like
Okay.
they might have like they might remember how they felt last loop about like certain people. Like if they might kind of remember, "Oh, I've been betrayed by them, but I can't remember what they did or how."
Oh, so they remember like little bits, so they don't
Yeah.
know that they're looping. So maybe Chiemi remembered something. She seems like she did.
Yeah,
Okay. We'll see if
and maybe
anyone
that's
else does.
also why Haru had a mental breakdown when she heard
Yes.
about being God.
Yeah, that whole thing, every time they bring up God, it kind of throws them off, so that probably triggered something for her as well.
Yeah, it probably triggered her memory or something like that.
That's crazy though, because in the first round, you know, we didn't see Chiemi before, but she also tripped up hearing about God.
Yeah, the first round, Shiemi had seen God or whatever, and
Yeah.
Haru hadn't done anything like that,
Mhm.
even when, like, she said that, "Oh, Shiemi says that she's seen God," and she was, like, perfect, and, like, Haru was completely normal about that.
Yeah.
But this round, when God was brought up, she had a mental breakdown as well.
Right, right. Okay, so she's remember. Okay, that makes sense.
Who do you think isn't?
ちえみちゃん、りかこさん、
Shiemi-chan, Rikako-san, and
Meiko-chan.
Meiko-chan.
Oh yes, the small protective little cutie.
どうして
Protector.
そう思います
Why do you think that?
君からも提示があっていいんじゃない？
Don't you have your own suspicion?
Wait a minute. Oh, who do you think isn't? Got it.
気持ちはわかりますが僕から見たら
I see where
草
you're
地さ
coming
んは
from, but
結
if
構
you
怪
ask
しい
me,
です
you're feeling suspicious yourself.
Honestly, like to be in Haraki's shoes, I think it's kind of difficult to like relive a loop. And knowing that you're like one of the only people at the moment who knows everything, I think it's probably hard to keep up a look, you know, like that you don't, you know, he's playing a part.
absolutely.
He's playing a part that he like does not know anything.
Yeah, he has to remember what he should and shouldn't know at this point.
Right.
Because if he shows like, "Oh yeah, I remember your name, but you haven't even introduced yourself to me,"
Right.
that would drop red flags for everybody.
Right.
But-
He's definitely got to deal with some mental strain with that.
if he knows something and he had learned about it this route,
Yeah.
or he would have reason to know about it this route, then he can share it with the group. But there's information that he knows that he can't share for fear of like being killed by them, and then
Yeah.
like he wouldn't be able to guide them to victory. That's
Or
the
just
idea.
or just the fear of like it spreading around and then everybody thinking of him differently, like you said.
Yeah.
Right, because he doesn't want certain people to see him that way, I suppose.
ごもっとも
Fair point.
ちえみちゃんについては狼であっ
Jamie
たな
Chan
ら
volunteered
死
to
を
die.
立候補するリスク
Krishna
が
is
圧
way
倒
too
的に
dangerous for
高
a
い
wolf.
でも実際は知恵姉は
But
一
she
票
didn't
も
get a
獲得
single
してません
vote.
よ。
あの段階では投票の
We
話も
weren't
出て
even
なかっ
talking
た
about votes at that
と
point.
りあえず死ぬ
We
人の
were
立
just
候補を
discussing
募っただけ
volunteers
で
to be hanged.
ちえみちゃんが
Jamie
実質
Chan
最
was
初の
actually
立
the
候補
first
者だ
volunteer.
君やはるちゃんと違って
Unlike you
彼
and
女には
Haru-chan,
利害
she
関
didn't
係を
have
無
any
視してか
family
ばおう
trying
と
to
する
protect
よ
her
う
at
な
all
肉親
costs.
が狼の行動としては短慮に
Seems
過
like
ぎ
too
る
reckless of a move
そう
for a
思った
wolf.
ね
一つ言わせてもらえば
I can say one thing.
何かな
Yes,
僕も同意見です。
I share your opinion.
Oh. We are in a mutual agreement. We laughed a little.
ただ他の二人についてはちょっとわからないです。
Not sure I understand the other. Not sure I understand the other two though.
Confess your sins! Over pizza.
Confess your sins. You
Rika-san
filthy
は特に
fucking animal.
知恵姉を真似して信用を得ようとした可
Especially
能
the
性もあり
Taco
ます。
stuff. It's possible she
後ろ暗い
tried
と
to
ころ
gain
があ
our
るのか
trust
も
by
しれない。
copying Kie. She might be hiding
You would
something.
think that his mom would hear him talk like that and just come up the stairs and be like, Yasunaga, how dare you! Stop your mouth!
そうだねそれも
Hold your
一理ある
tongue, young man!
True. That seems reasonable.
But ma! He's suspicious!
He's suspicious. We gotta get rid of him before he runs to the pig.
He's gonna kill us all, Ma!
He's putting the family in jeopardy, Ma.
The family welcomes you.
Well, on the other hand, that could have been her way of competing with Chiene.
はい
Excuse me?
Is he blind to that part?
霧が出る直前、植松さんと知恵
Before the
姉
mist
で
came, Uematsu-san and Chiene were fighting over you, right?
He's like, what? They were? How did he know? Were you watching us? I hadn't sensed anyone else around.
He's a filthy fucking pervert.
He's a degenerate! Satan!
実は昨日
Cease.
宿題はほとんどなくてさっさと
I
片
didn't
付けた
have
後
much homework
3人で
yesterday,
食
so I
堂に
took
向
care
か
of
っ
it
てたら出くわし
quickly
た
and
感じ
headed
で
to
す
the dining hall with Mochi and Haru-chan when we saw you.
Uh-huh.
なるほど
I
本
wasn't
当に隠し
spying
事は
on
でき
you
ないっ
or
てわけです
anything.
ね
Ha ha. No.
I
I
wasn't
see,
taking no
so nothing's a
notes.
secret here, huh?
Yeah, no privacy. I guess we gotta go to the toilet room to talk, bro.
落ち着いてください。
Yeah, we're all gonna fit in that one fucking outhouse.
We'll just go to the blue
Hopefully
one.
like-
The blue one where the photographer died.
Oh yeah, let's go to that fucking hut place. That,
It's in better. I mean, privacy.
let's go to the place where a corpse was recently rotting on the ground. That should be nice. That'd be fine. Yeah, really sets the atmosphere.
Right, right. Such breathable air. Such safe air.
Please calm down.
Had I said anything else I didn't want anyone to hear? I was kind of worried now.
それはともかく、不採士さん
That
の確信
aside,
の
can
根拠
I
を
hear
聞か
what
せて
makes
もらえ
you
ま
so
せんか
certain?
いやただの感
Oh,
想
it's just a hunch.
勘
A hunch?
I'm looping, dude!
うん
Yeah, I'm fucking looping!
So, like, Yasunaga, would you believe me if I told you that I died and I came back?
No, I would not.
I
Wait,
can...
have you seen that that one meme? I
What?
saw it on Instagram where it was where the operator at Seas was like, "Would you believe me if I told you that a day has more than 24
Yes,
hours?"
yes,
And then he's like, "No," it goes straight to the credits.
yes! I saw that one. That's this situation for real.
Hey Tony, would you believe me if I told you that I was going through an infinite loop? No, I would not.
I considered telling him the real reason, but decided it was definitely impossible to do so at the moment.
ここなら誰も聞いてませ
No
んよ
no one's listening.
Nah, bro, you know who's always listening? Grandma. She's like gonna pop up like last time.
Grandma Gertrude is always fucking watching. She pops up out of nowhere and she's like, ah, a brownhead man trying to fuck
Ooh,
the
come
roof
again.
around the open. And then the little man is just coming out of nowhere being like, oh, oh, coming up. He's fucking creepy. You see what he do with his hands? He's all fucking... They're crumpled up. They look like Alzheimer's.
This town is full of psychopaths.
I live with a bunch of fucking psychos.
Oh, goodness.
Seriously, it's just a hunch. Also, that's not exactly accurate. You're listening.
Exactly.
まあ
Well, yeah, we're having a fucking conversation. That's how
そ
that
れが
works. I
正し
listen
い
to what
姿
you
勢かも
say.
しれませんね
Well, that's true. That's probably the right way to approach this.
Do you not know how to conversate?
Bitch, do you not know how a conversation works?
he's conversation starved, okay? He was probably in need before all this.
I've never had a single conversation with anyone in my life.
Oh god. Oh. That's kind of sad, man. Honestly, even mentioning Mako-chan in its conversation felt like a mistake. I can only hope we didn't look too deep into it.
今夜メイコちゃん
I'm
に死んだ
telling you, I don't watch. I don't play video games all the time. Sometimes I eat. Sometimes I eat. Sometimes I sleep. And even one time I left my room once.
You actually left your room?
Yeah, bro, it was exciting. Too exciting, in fact. I never want to do it again.
Did you play any of those visual novels, bro?
Oh yeah, I played this really cool one called Raging Loop.
That's crazy, bro.
Right.
Me too. Hey, do you ever think that we're in a video game?
No, nah, that's fucking crazy, man. Don't be ridiculous.
Right. Could it be me, man? Anyway, you want some pizza?
Oh, dude, I fucking love pizza.
Boys'
Let's
night!
do
The boys' night out! Let's go! I better see some DLC with the boys just hanging and eating pizza.
Yes. You know
Hand
what?
drawn by
learn,
Titus.
I'm gonna learn. Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to
Perspective.
code this specific kind of video game. Like I kind of know how to do Rentai,
Yeah.
which is what most visual novels run off of.
Mhm.
So I could probably make a fucking spin-off.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Naga,
I'd pay you.
just sitting there eating pizza.
Mako-chan's got like pizza sauce all over her face, and Chiami's just trying to wipe it off.
There is one background image of Mako eating a burger, and
Oh,
it's fucking adorable.
oh my gosh!
I'm going to send it to you.
Oh please.
Alright, give me like 2 minutes.
Okay, I'll wait. We're gonna play like IKEA music while we wait on the holding sign. A representative will be with you shortly. Please hold while we redirect your call.
Alright, sent it.
Epic. The cool thing about using my model is I could easily just go look at like Discord or something. Oh my! Oh! Oh, that means they make it out. It's a boy. It's so cute.
It's adorable.
Oh, she's so cute. Is that like her first burger?
It doesn't necessarily mean they make it out. You could just bring in outside food into the
Oh, that's
into the
true.
village.
I was hanging on the copium. You know how it is.
Yep, that's straight up. Every game you play, you're just holding on to copium.
Copium, baby.
We really need to get you to some kind of fucking rehabilitation
No,
program.
you don't.
You're a copium addict, alright?
What's wrong with holding on to hope? Obviously, our Lord and Savior Nagito Kamida did it himself.
Did you just say hope? Did
Hope?
somebody say hope? I love hope.
Could you please stop talking about
I fucking love hope. Hope is the best.
your impression of Chiaki, though? Shut up, Hajime! I mean, Nagito.
Nagito, can you please shut the fuck up?
Monokuma, could you please kill Nagito?
Right away.
I'm personally handing you this L, Nagito. Take this!
And punishment time.
Hajime, I hate him!
We have gone straight off the rails. Great.
I'm killing him in my Animal Crossing gameplay!
Should I still be trusting you if Mako-chan dies tonight?
A leading question. I'd have to choose my words carefully.
なんでそうなるのかわからな
I
い
don't know why you'd think that.
もし
If
僕
I
が
was a
狼
wolf,
なら
just giving you
こ
all
の
this
情報
info
提
would
供は
do
ま
it
さに
that.
そりゃそうか。了解で
That's
す。
true.
他の
Alright,
人が死んだら
then
疑
I'll
うことにしま
suspect
す。
you if anyone else died.
厳しいな。そ
Alright.
ろそろ疑いが晴れてもいいんじゃないか
I don't know, man. Have you seen yourself in the first playthrough, bro? It's kind of hard. You you manipulated us all.
一応、最低ランク
I
まで下が
actually
りました
trust you
よ。
more than anyone else now.
ただし、
Though keep in mind that I can't really trust anyone
誰
until
も
the
完全には
feast
信
until
じ
the
られ
feast
ない
is
だ
over.
けで。
君の友
I
達や
mean,
家族であ
technically,
る
couldn't he trust Kanzo the most? Because, like, he's the one that
Right.
he knows for sure that Kanzo is not a wolf because, like, that's literally, they share a guardian.
Right. They're sharing a guardian, so they should be closer. But I mean, it's Kanzo. It's kind of hard to get along with. I don't. And you know, they kind of bicker because you know Yasunaga's younger.
You don't need to get along with somebody to trust them.
No, you don't.
Not even your friends and family. I can't even trust my own mother.
My mother tried to kill us last game, bro.
My mother tried to kill everyone last
と言い
game.
たいのは
You
山
remember
々
that,
です
don't you? She went crazy. She tried to poison my uncle. She fucking tried stabbing everybody with a knife.
Yeah, she kind of went batshit insane.
And then she ate my brother's hair.
Yeah, that
What
was
the fuck
disgusting.
was that? I'd love to say I trust them.
牧島家にかつて起きたことを考
But
え
looking
る
at
と、
what happened to the Makishima
So,
family, I
甘いものだと思わない
can't
方
let
がいい。
myself be so naive.
Damn. So we had doubts about the official story too.
それに、すでに人は死んでいます。あれを人がしたと
Also
考え
ignoring
るべきか
whatever
は、と
it
りあえ
was
ず置いとい
done
て、
by a human or not, someone's already died.
今夜誰かが死んで、
If someone else
誰も
dies
犯人
tonight
が名乗り
and
出
the
なかっ
culprit
たと
doesn't
したら、
present themselves,
We're all dead. That's a
その
short
人は
game
少なく
over.
とも
what the fuck?
狼という役を受
There's
け入
three
れ、
moves, bro.
人を
Understand
の
me,
しをし
bro?
て、
Wait, you
みんなを
understand
騙
me?
し
What
始
the
めた
fucking
と
fuck?
いうことでしょう。
We can
Okay.
assume that they accepted their role as wolf and began killing.
Titus, are your roommates like, you know, an ear? I don't know the word, like ear.
Irritated?
Yeah, like are they can hear how loud you are? You might want to quiet down.
Literally, there's only one other roommate in the room.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Don't want you to get yelled at.
Nah, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
一般的な法の概念と
I
は
didn't know if you
違
read
う
that
違う
much.
I did, I read it. You
Okay,
can
だ
move
けの
on.
処罰を
Alright?
受けるリスクは負うべ
It's
きか。
probably not what standard law would say, but this is a dangerous situation where doing such things comes with certain punishment.
なるほど。君の中ではすでに正当化は済んでるって。
正当化
Justified.
まあ
I
その
guess
通
you
り
could
です
say
ね。
that. I couldn't
自分が
handle any
正
of
しい。
this if I wasn't
そう自
convincing
分に言い
myself
聞か
that
せ
I
ない
was right.
やってられない
Some wanted to survive even if it meant bending what was right, while others didn't want to discard what was right even if it meant death. Which
Well,
one?
I'd say what's right is preventing somebody from murdering a bunch of other people.
Right,
I
I
don't-
agree.
If I need to murder 3 people to save 12, I'll do it.
Right, honestly, especially if they're like, you know, bad
Yeah, it's technically not murder, it's self-defense at
Right.
that point.
Mm-hmm. Especially if, like, someone freaking breaks into your locker room or something. Hell no, dude. Grab that pot and pan. Which one of
Oh
them?
yeah, I'll fucking bash him over the skull with a pan.
I'm gonna get a bat, mate. I'm gonna do it. I don't care.
Mate, don't make me get my fucking knife, my kitchen knife. It's a...
In my
you know.
defense, he locked my door, so I had to strike in self-defense. So that's quite right. Yes.
I got the fucking golden katana, it left golden leaf all over my hands. It just fucking framed me.
Golden katana, bro, is literally embracing the samurai.
君は
Yeah,
も
she
しかし
came at me
て
with a fucking knife, and I had to grab a katana in self-defense, and I followed her into the bathroom, and
Shing,
you know,
shing.
apparently in her dying breath, she took some of her blood and drew my name upside down on the shower stall.
That's punched up.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Are you planning on being a lawyer or something? They can justify
So this-
sentencing people to death.
法学部に進みたいと思ってました
Well, I did consider it, but that won't happen now.
おじゃんとは限らないだ
I
ろう
can never be a bride now. Somebody saw me in my underwear.
Classic.
Honestly, I don't get that trope in anime where they're like, "Oh my god, you saw me like not even naked, just like in a
Right,
swimsuit."
in trousers or something.
Never-
Like,
It's like, "Oh no, you saw me in what equates to a swimsuit."
it's not like you
I
saw
can
them
never be married.
naked, because that's more embarrassing. I get it.
Why are you so certain?
僕が生きて帰
Why are
ると
you
すれば
running?
それは
If I
多くの
survived,
人をくくった
it'd be
結果で
because
す
I hanged the wolf.
Yasunaga was smart. But at the same time, he was a sort of perfectionist who wouldn't settle for knowing only part of the truth. And that might get him. I was kind of worried. He couldn't get lost in his own theories, making he could get lost in his own theories, making him unreceptive to other ideas.
納得した僕からは
Yeah,
以上
I see your point. That's it from me.
僕らでさえきつい状況です
This
You know-
whole
来たば
situation
かり
is
の夫妻
difficult.
さんには
What?
どれだけ
Well,
き
you
つい
can
かっ
finish
て
the
思
line.
いま
It's
す
okay.
This whole situation is difficult, even for us locals. I can't imagine how bad it is for you.
Sometimes I get like secondhand embarrassment just trailing back to the scene where him and Haru were up in the rooftop, because the fact that I thought that they were like, you know, doing stuff when it was actually just the total opposite. I was like, bruh. It's just
Wait,
it's,
what?
well, remember when Haru and Yasunaga were on the roof, like up here, and they were talking,
In the
and
attic?
I thought they were like
Yeah.
doing the do, but it turns out he was just, you know, discussing with her. But the blush like made it.
No, they were. They straight
They
up were.
were?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, when they talked and she was like on his side, it seemed like it was different because she found out that he was a wolf. But I guess they did do it. All right then.
まあね
Uh,
それでも
well,
僕は
at
失う
least
も
I
のが
don't
少
have
ないか
much
ら
to lose
まだ
here.
平気な方さ
Mamoru-san, on the other
間宮
hand,
さん
できるだけ無駄な
yes,
犠牲を出して
Yasunaga did that to kind of like
間宮さん
manipulate
には
her.
いろいろ
Yes,
理解
yes.
してもらわ
Oh,
ない
he
とい
did
けま
that
せ
to
ん
manipulate. Oh, smug bastard.
Hey, I did what I had to do, okay? I don't want there to be any unnecessary casualties. I hope she comes to understand that, among other things.
Just don't do that to Haru again, bro.
そっちは僕も気を
Nah,
使う
he's a monkey in this
君
rap,
は
so,
肝臓さ
you
んと
know,
正面からぶつからないように
you know,
気をつけてね
I'll be careful when dealing with her. You should be careful you don't butt heads with Sansa-san too much.
ええその通りですね
That's true.
Though this did help me earn some of Yasunaga's trust, I resolved not to have any more secret meetings. Yeah, they're gonna be like, what are they doing up there for 45 minutes? I returned to the dining hall and chatted a bit, then got a chance to bring up what I wanted to actually talk about. Mamiya-san, who was scribbling something on her notepad, threw her pen down exhaustedly.
ここの出来事をまとめてたんですか
Taking notes about what's happening here?
She jumped a bit and quickly stuffed her notepad back into her bag.
ま
Well,
あそりゃね
yes.
こ
I'll
こ
have
か
to
ら
go
出
to
た
the
ら警
police once
察
I
に
get
行か
out
な
of
きゃだ
here.
し
I want to
証
be
言
able to
はきちん
provide
とでき
proper
るようにしておかな
testimony.
きゃね
That was the right idea. The previous me never made it that far, though.
一段落ついたら、ちょっ
If
と
you're
見
free
解を
right
伺
now,
いたい
there's
ことがありまし
something
て
I、want to ask you.
何かしら。
What is it?
元オカルトライターとして、ここの
You're
伝
an
承、
ex-occult
どう
writer,
思います
right? So, what's your take on the local legends?
と言わ
I
れても
stopped that when I
ほ
was
とんど素
still
人
just
同
an
然のレベルでやめちゃったか
amateur.
らな。
I stopped that when I was just an amateur, though.
ただ
I thought
But-
that
あん
when
ま
I was
り
an
日本
anime
的じゃないわ
character.
よね。
I almost said animator. But I do think that it's not very Japanese.
ふむ。
Hmm.
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 え
あ
ーっと、
Mhm.
こ
Can
れ
I continue?
続けても大丈
None of
夫
you will be upset.
皆さんにとって不快な話じゃない
We seem to be attracting a lot of attention.
どうか
Who
な
knows?
私は普通
I'm
に興
kinda
味ありますけ
interested.
ど
Salutations, Rio.
俺は別に興味ね
I don't
Whoa!
give a damn.
Hey, that's my right. Hey,
I know.
でもまあ
hey,
暇
bro,
だし
I gotta give it down.
I don't have anything better. I don't have anything better to do.
りっちゃんは一応こう
What
いうの
about you,
担当でしょ
Hui-chan? That's your thing, right?
いえ
No. Work concerning the divine is the Miguru's responsibility. But I would be lying if I said I was not interested.
そうだ私た
We
ちの
rarely
信
have
仰
an
について
outsider seek to discuss our faith.
よその方が語り
上松様がおっしゃる
If
なら
really Matsu-sama
Watashi wa
says that, then I got nothing against that.
Bless you for doing her voices.
You're welcome, Missy.
Thanks, Grandma. Nobody's ever been so nice to
I'll,
me.
I'll make you some chocolate chip cookies.
Thanks, Grandma. I love you, Grandma. No one else weighed in, so
I love you
Mamiya
too, sweetie.
Mamiya-san began to speak.
多神
In
教の世界
Polythetic
観では
region, a
神
religion,
は普通に死ぬこ
gods
とが
die
多
very
い
often.
人間が神を
But
殺すって
you'd
パ
be
ターンは
surprised how rare it is for
案外
humans to
少
be
ない
the
のよね。
culprits. Shush!
特に日本だと
Especially
ちょ
here
っ
in
と思いつかない。
I can't think of
神道
anything.
の神話で
In the
神を殺し
Shinto
てる人たちは
mythos,
みんな
all the
神
gods
様
that are
か
killed
そ
die
れ
at
に
the
準
hands
ず
of
る
either
英雄だ
other
しね。
gods or godlike heroes.
やっぱり
This probably
神
had
を殺
something
せ
to
る
do
だ
with
けの実力
suspension
に
of
説得
disbelief.
力を出すには
Someone
神と
capable
同
of
等の
slaying a
力を
god
持っ
would
た存
surely
在の
be
方が
divine
適してるから
themselves.
かしら。ここの
In
物
the
語に
local
おいて
story,
狼
wolves
や
and
蛇は
snakes are the
山
mountain
の
gods'
神のお
guardian
守り
servants.
眷属
They're basically
神
gods,
に
like
準じる立ち位
Inari's
置よね
foxes, the
稲荷の
kitsune.
狐と日本に
There
は
are
眷属
Japanese
信仰
faiths
の
that
例はあるわ
venerate such
蛇も
servants.
猿もカラス
Snakes,
も狼だ
monkeys,
って
birds,
紳士として祀って
even
る
wolves
神社
have
がある
shrines dedicated to them.
そうなんですか。
They do?
Here's the same picture that Mako drew for the 17th time.
え
Yes!
狼
Chichi
信仰で言えば
Thomas.
秩父
He's
とかが
like
有名
fucking sick.
三峯神社とか聞いたことな
I
い
know, it's a
狛犬の
joke.
代わりに
It's a
狼の
popular
像が
wolf
飾って
shrine.
あるの
Ever heard of the Mitsuru Mine Shrine? They have wolf statues in place of the traditional lion dogs. Well, that was something to keep in mind.
他にも
In the
熊野
Kia...
信仰
What
で
the
は
heck?
三本足のヤ
Kimano
タガラ
faith,
スを信
they
仰して
worship
る
a
し
three-legged
ヒエ
crow.
ラ者は猿を祀ってたはず
While the Great Hiei Shrine reveres a monkey.
へえ
Oh!
じゃあヘビは
What about snakes?
大三輪神社が有
Omiwa
名か
Shrine
な
is famous
大
enough.
物主
They
ってい
worship a
う
great
名
snake
前の通り
called
大物の蛇神様を祀ってるわね
Umonushi.
くしくも
Strangely
狼って
enough,
書いて
the
大
name is
三輪って
written
読
as
ませるんだけど
Okami,
ね
great god, but read as Omiwa. Interesting.
ともかく
Anyway,
他の
yeah,
眷属と協
I
力した
know
と
that
はい
other
え
servants
無名の
cooperated
人
with
間が
them,
神格
but
を
the
殺
legend
す
here
っていうの
describes
は
nameless humans slaying a god.
ちょっと珍
That's
しいわ
highly
よね
irregular. Misako-san paused for a moment.
ちなみ
By
に
the by,
宴のお
doesn't the
話で
story
一
of the
つ
feast
思
remind
い
you
出
of
すもの
something?
ない
The part about getting the
狼様を酔わせて
Okami-sama
殺す
drunk
ってく
and
だ
then
り
killing them?
スサノオのオロチ
That's
退治です
how
か。
Susanoo defeated Orochi, right?
知って
I
ま
know
す
that one.
生
He
贄のお姉ちゃんと入
cross-dresses
れ
the
替わっ
woman
て
who
実
was
装
supposed
し
to
て
be
ヤマ
sacrificed,
タノオロチにい
gave
っぱいの酒
Yamato
飲ま
no
せて殺す
Orochi
や
lots
つ
of sake and killed him.
そう
Fuck yeah!
多分
We
こ
love
のお話は
cross-dressing
オロチた
heroes.
ち含めいろんなお話をベースにしてる
Yes.
Oh, I was cheering
あ
for
らゆる神話
cross-dressing.
や
so
童
okay.
話と同じようにね
I think the local story has roots in other famous stories, including that. Most just like the myths and folk tales. The original story is probably Orochi slaying, but I can't imagine how it became a wolf or where the existence of a hero disappeared to. In Japan, it's rare to see stories about killing wolves, too. It's more of a Western thing. They had their livestock to protect. And was it perhaps a recent development that borrowed elements from Western storybooks? Like Little Red Riding Hood, for example.
狼が来る。
You know what? One of my friends told me, I can't remember who it was, that to make voices like that, guys have to squeeze their balls.
That is not true in the slightest.
You probably just squeeze your neck.
No, I don't really squeeze anything.
Well, you have the vocal range. I suppose those who do.
Well, you just tighten your throat. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like you try to like push something out of your throat. You just kind of close it up like you're choking on something.
Okay. Cool to know. That too. That's one of Aesop's fables.
Oh,
Oh,
そういえば
I think I
教
heard
養の
something
講
about
義
that
で
in a
聞いたこ
culture
とある気がす
lecture.
るな。よそから聞
If
いた
local
話
and
が
foreign
昔
stories
話
mix,
と混ざったり
the
する
result
と
often becomes a
数年かそこら
folklore.
で伝
in
統
just
の
a few
物語と
years.
誤認されちゃうことがそう
Exactly.
口伝って
Word of
かな
mouth
りい
is
い加減だ
really
からね
unreliable. After
世
all,
代を一つ
give it
二
one or
つま
two
たげば
generations, and
昔
something
々の
becomes a
話とし
story
て固
from
定
a
されて
long,
しまう
long time ago.
ばあちゃん。上藤吉の信
Baka,
内神
how
社
long
っ
has
ていつからあるっつってたっけ？
Kamakuchi Shinai Shrine been around for?
私はお侍の時代より前からあるよ。
Maybe the time it was passed on was
伝わった単位は違うかもしれ
different.
ないし
If not,
もしか
then
したら
maybe it refers
何
to
か
a
本当
local
に
event
オ
that
リジナル
happened a
な工
long
事を
time
モデル
ago.
にしてるかも
というと
Like?
その昔
They might have
意地
banded
の悪い
together
人
and
をみ
chased
んなで
away
追
a
い出しま
tyrannical
した
lord
とか
or killed a
昔
particularly
大きな
large
山犬
wild
を退
dog.
治しましたとか
That seemed likely.
ただ
There's one thing that's certain
間
though.
違いないこともあるよもつオオカミ
Yomotsu
って言い
Okami,
ましたよね
was it?
ええ。よみがえった狼様のことよね。
よもつオオカ
The
ミ
term
は
is
間
definitely
違いな
based
く日
in
本神話から
Japanese
混じって
myth.
きた用語ですよ
Oh yeah, I was curious about that too.
何でしたっけそれ
What exactly?
よもつオオカミ
Yomotsu
は
Okami is
イザナ
another
ギ
name
のこと
for
よ
Izanami,
国生みの
the
神で
goddess who
イザ
birthed
ナギ
this
の妹
country,
にして妻
Izanagi's sister as well as his wife. Well, didn't expect
Huh?
such a major legend to come up. Even I knew.
Izanagi and Izanami were siblings and they married? What the fuck?
What? That's disgusting. I knew Izanagi and Izanami. Huh?
兄弟で
They're
結婚したんですか？
siblings who married each other?
Ah, so once me and Harry are on the same page.
It's pretty common in myths.
そう。
I see.
どうしたの急に
What's wrong with you?
ともかく
Oh, because she calls him
イザナギの
Michan.
神を生む
She calls
No,
she calls him
時間
Michan.
の
Is
果
that
てに矢の国を
why?
支配する神となった
so she's embarrassed. Okay.
Anyway.
Please never say that again.
Izanami oh, it's disgusting. Izanami lost her life after birthing many gods. and after and after a lot of trouble ended up becoming the goddess in control of Nenokumi.
根の
And
国
accurate. Accurate. No, no, yeah.
黄泉の別名よ
Another name for
根の
Yomi,
片すくにとも
the
言う
underworld. Yet
海の
another
向
name
こう
for
に
it
ある
is
とも言う
Noni
し根の国に世
Katsukuni.
にという場所もあ
Some
る
say
とも
it's
言う
somewhere
けど
beyond the sea, while others think that Nenokuni is just a place with Yomi.
その時の
That's
呼
where
び名
she's
が
known as
よもつ
Yomotsuko
ま
Kami.
あ
Well,
蘇りは
resurrection
蘇りだ
is
し
written as
言
returning
葉の
from
関係
Yomi.
I
はある
just
けど
realized something. Like, we stopped Ron's genre being way too early.
Wait, what?
We stopped it like a minute in. We still owe him like a few minutes.
Oh, who a few minutes?
Ron,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
genre being.
Okay, I'll keep doing it. So the words probably share an... Oh dear. Etymological root. Yeah.
狼
Both
に
Okami and
た
Yomi
また
just
まう
happened
ま
to
くはまっ
match.
たから
So it
独
probably
自の
still
故障と
lives
して
on
今
as
ま
a
で
way
生き
to
残ったん
refer
で
to
しょう
her.
ね
Yeah.
へえ、
Oh.
なるほど。
Yeah.
ありそうな話ではあるがね。
That seems likely. In fact, the very usage of the word yomi makes it clear
危機神
it
話との根交があ
incorporates
ったのは
ancient
明白。
Japanese myths. Yeah,
確かに
that's true, yeah.
We just gotta put Neko ears on everyone.
Oh yeah, when you edit this and put it in like a
俺ら
VOD
の
or
昔
something,
話にケチつけてるわけじゃねえ
I will
よ。
make
you
the
make it like a TikTok.
I'll make one of the thumbnails just each
Bachchan.
character with Neko ears.
Bachchan, she's not bad mouthing our stories or anything, yeah.
はいその通り
Yes,
です
he's right.
非常に
It's
珍
a
しい
unique
現象で
story,
と
and
て
I
も
think
貴
it's
重なも
very
のだと思いま
valuable.
す
Yeah.
珍しいとか。
It's not about being unique or
そ
valuable,
ういう
yeah.
もの。信内様を
I
信
believe in
じて、ま
Shinai-sama
っす
and
ぐに
live
生き
accordingly.
る。
That's what I was
そう
taught
やっ
and
て
how I
教
lived
え
my
られ
whole
て、
life, yeah.
あんまり。よ
I'm
その
not
人
sure
に
how I
ど
feel
う
about
こ
an
う言わ
outsider's
れる
view,
と
yeah.
ね。
So maybe you
OK
should
です
shut the fuck
ここま
up,
でにします
yeah.
Okay, let's leave it at that. Yeah.
ですね。じゃ
Yeah.
あ、
Now
もっ
for
と大事
something
な
more
話を。
important, yeah.
Huh?
また私
Something
関
to
係
do with me again? Yeah.
間宮さんもですし、
Me
他の
too.
皆さんにも聞い
It's
ておきたい
something
で
I
す。
want to ask everyone.
All right, guys, who likes cat girls? Yeah.
めいこちゃんやりかこさんが前に歌っていた
It's
歌の
about
こと
the
なんで
song
す
that
が、
Meiko-chan and Ritako-san sang, yeah.
あ
Oh. No. Oh.
信頼モーデのこと
Prayer to the Shin. Oh, yeah. Prayer to the Shinai? Yeah.
多分それ。
Probably, yeah.
あれって明らかに読み意味の宴
The
をテーマにし
song's
た歌ですよ
main
ね。
theme is the Feast of the Yomi Purge, right? Yeah.
My words made everyone freeze. Yeah.
信
I'm kidding.
I told you I'm taking it.
I know, it's just fun.
Shinai-sama's guardians. Oh,
I miss
yeah.
young sounding Mako. But not for long. Yeah.
そう、それ。続きは覚えたかい？
Do you know any more, yeah? One kid, two funky, three blow, four riders, yeah.
That was probably wrong in the worst of ways. Yeah.
みだらな。
Blow
Toguro.
rider. Yeah. Bruh, Rikako! Suspicious! She just had to pick up on that, huh?
It's like Flow Rider, but you know, who
Yeah.
does cocaine?
といったところが関の山ではないかね。
That's not quite right, I'd say, yeah.
とおっしゃいますと？
What do you mean, yeah?
あの歌はノームに対して
That
備えようと
song
いう
helps
教訓
prepare
と
for the myth
読み
and
人を退治しようという呼びかけがその
exterminate the Yomi myth,
それを読み意味の宴だ
right?
と言えば
The
そう
first
だ
goes to the
が
Feast of Yomi Purge.
狼殺しやら
There's
荷物
nothing in
狼
the
やら
song
といったものは
that's doing the
歌に
wolves
出てもこな
or the Yomi Kami, yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the things I found curious. Yeah.
過去における何らかの野蛮な慣習
I
を指
think
す
it's
もの
about
かも
some
しれんと
old
は
barbarous tradition that's
そ
long
の
gone.
程度のことではな
Nothing
いの
more,
で
yeah.
なるほど。
I see.
いえ、
That's more
それで
than
も
enough
十分で
if
す
you ask me.
今の読み意味の宴と直接イコールでなくても、状況はとても狼だか読み人だか知
I
らない
don't
けど
know、about the whole
藤
war
吉
for
村が
Yomi
読みから
Ito
侵
thing.
略されて
But
る
it's
という
true
状
that
況は存在し、
Fujiyoshi is being
僕らがこう
invaded
して
by
戦って
Yomi,
る。
and we are fighting it. Yeah.
まあ乱暴に言えばそう
Well,
かもしれ
that's
ん
stretching things a bit, but yes, yeah.
バカらしい話だ。なあ、チエ
It's
ミ。
stupid, right? Yami, yeah.
うんまあそうかな
Well, maybe. Yeah.
匠。何がバカかね。
Did you just call it
私なんか
stupid?
言われ
She'll hit it with a
言
rock.
われてしもうだから。
I thought you hit it with a fucking rock.
受け取るのよ。
We're being punished because we had there's so much corruption, yeah.
Grandma, you can't do that.
ああ、
Grandma,
悪
I
いばあ
swear
ちゃ
to
ん。
fucking God, I will
でも
put you
若い
in
や
a
つらも頑張ってるんだ
I'll
って。
put you under the ground before your time's over,
最
Grandma.
初は一体何が聞きてんだ？
I don't even have to do that. I'll just wait a fucking week. Even if the mist hadn't arrived,
Jeez.
you were on death's door, man.
Rip.
Sorry. sorry, Bachan, but the kids here are trying their best. Anyway,
He's such a
let's
himbo.
ask Musashi. Yeah.
I still like
Mikako-san,
Takumi. He's
歌詞っ
funny.
て書いていただけます
Utaka-san, can you write down the lyrics for me now?
あまり
It's not something
よその方に
we
見せ
should
るも
show
ので
to
は
outsiders, no.
じゃあ
Then
But
we
I
prom-
literally
外に
am
渡しませ
here
ん
now.
久石君への情報提供ってことで
Then we
お願い
promise
しま
not
す
to bring it outside. Think of it as just providing Fusaishi-san with information. Yeah.
いいんですか
Can we? Yeah.
Yes, he
Just
probably
the
has an idea.
お考えがあるのでしょ
書くものいります
Need something to write with? Yeah.
You can write on my forehead. Yeah.
It's as big as a fucking billboard. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, yeah. I shall write penis on your forehead.
I shall write penis on your forehead.
What the hell you doing there, Rikako-san? I can't erase this as permanent marker.
You wrote on my fucking forehead with a Sharpie. It was supposed to be Crayola. Those are easy wash.
And now I had all the lyrics to Prayer to Shinai. Nya. Are we reading this again?
No, we can let go.
I don't want to sing it. It'd be super cringe. Amazing. What a poem. From the top. The first phrase was an introduction of the characters. Shinai was the god of the mountain, Great Lord Shinai, while the rest were his servants excluding the wolves, nya. There were numbers next to them, but it didn't mean the amount. It was just a numerical order. That meant that Shinai-san's first follower was the snake, the second was the monkey, the third was the crow, and the last one was the spider, nya. The thing about the evening mist and the preparation for the feast was obviously referring to the timing when the feast of the Yomi Purge had to be done. What confused me was... Yeah.
ムジナって何なんでしょ
There's a
What?
badger?
The Badger.
That's new.
Yep, there was a role that you
無事な事
didn't
件の無
realize
事なかね
before.
Oh wow.
Yep. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, that's been a role the whole time.
What is
We
it?
only find out about it this route. I can't reveal that to you because that would be too spoilery.
It might tell us.
I already know who
Oh.
the Badger is.
Well, I'm
I
not
know who
asking
the
who
badger
it
was
is. I'm
last time.
asking what the role does.
No, I know what the role does, but if I told you what the role does, you'd realize who it is.
Okay.
The Badger from the Tanuki Badger incident.
It's Moochie.
Sure.
何ですか
It's
それ
Luffy. What's that?
君は放送志望で知らんのかね
Back in
狩猟法に関す
1987,
る有
Throw
名
away
な
for
判
his
例だ
throat.
タヌキの禁猟中に
there was this
ムジナ
incident
を
called
取
the
った
Bite
イノシ
of
が被告となった
87.
The Bite of 87?
Was that the Bite of 87?
Was that the Bite of 87?
Guys, is that Freddy Fazbear?
Is that Freddy? I literally watched the movie like 2 hours ago.
Oh. You want to study law?
Jimmy,
you
look,
don't
it's
know.
Freddy Fazbear! Huh? Where?
It was a major controversy in hunting law.
You
Where
want
the
to study
hunters
law,
hunting
you don't know.
badgers were accused of hunting Tanuki when it was forbidden.
Bro went for his throat.
要はムジナと
In short,
称されるのは
he sucked.
タヌキだったわけだが
In
その地
short,
域においては
you.
別種の動物とみなされていた点が争点に
In short, the badgers turned out to be Tanuki, but it was controversial because in that area they were considered to be a different animal.
それって
How's
関係
that
ある
related? Though,
おじいちゃんは
I'm reminded of
犬みてえな
Oji-chan
四つ
saying
足
that
は
anything
みんな
with
無事
four
なって言
dog
ってたけど
legs is a badger.
競技にはアナグマのことだがね
To be
狩猟の現場では
specific,
キツネ
their
やタヌキ
name
などの
is
総称としていてもおかしくはあるまい
for Anakuma, Monokuma.
Monokuma. Bro is literally
The
the nerd
Japanese-
emote.
The Japanese badger. It wouldn't have been strange for hunters to use a single word for foxes, tanukis, and other similar things.
ふむ。
That's it.
まあ、ムジナは犬系の動物と。じゃあ、慣れってなんだろう。
So badgers are kind of dog-like, huh? What's nare though?
獅子なれのこと
I
よ
can
ね。
shishi nare?
獅子とは古語で
Shishi is an old way to say meat,
転
as
じて日
well
本
as
で狩
a
猟
way
可
to
能な
refer
獣類
to
を指
all
すの
huntable game in Japan.
そうそう。
Yeah,
感動じいちゃんに言わせれば
According to Kanzo Ji-chan,
イノシシとかシカとかはまとめて獅子よ。
it's all shishi. I knew that already, but it was good to
Well, yeah, that's fucking nice. Like, if you're like, hey, I'll have some shishi, and you get fucking deer or something when you're allergic to it, when you're expecting boar. Yeah, that won't cause any problems whatsoever with people
Right.
expecting one and getting
totally
an
not
entire
headed to the
thing.
<laughs>
hospital.
特別な食事なんですよね。あ
Is
れ。
that meal special?
If you're vegan, you basically die in Raging Loop.
出来のええ獅子
Oh,
な
no,
れ
that
は
shishinare is basically, it's any meat.
Yeah. Fancy.
A good shishinare is a luxury.
Did the one I'd eaten count as good?
じゃあ、ここの分位は、ムジナが獅子慣れを持って走ってくるのはいつになるだろうか。
That means whether the badger would eventually come running and bring shishinare?
そうね。
Yes.
ちなみに歌詞は数え歌にもなっていていついつ
Starfire?
無事な
Welcome!
なれ
I'm glad to make
A
it.
friend of
く
yours?
くれきりと続く
Oh,
He
hi!
is he's my best friend.
Oh, hello, hello. Thanks for stopping
I love
by.
her. He's the best.
Oh, that even so cute.
Anyways, incidentally, you probably noticed, but this is also meant to help teach children to count. That's why each verse begins with a number.
Oh yeah, no, he does a pretty good job, and he got me this game, so we've just been playing it and voiceovering it. But thank you so much for stopping by. It's lovely to meet you as well. Do you
Kiri wa-
stream as well?
ピンからキリまでのキリと同じ
She does. She is a
銃を
streamer.
表すのだと聞くがね
Ooh,
He's
cool.
my favorite one. I like her more than you.
Okay, Titus.
Also, the Japanese word for mist, kiri, can also mean end, which symbolizes 10 as well.
He's stinky. It's fine. Don't worry. He'll be like my 10th least favorite person when he starts streaming.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
rude.
you know what?
said you
Rude.
wouldn't
You
call
are.
me
You
stinky
just.
anymore.
Nobody told you to say that, but you just had. It's fine. It's
Would
okay.
you rather me lie and say I like you more than her?
No, I don't need you to lie. You goober. He's a
Well then,
goober.
now
Don't
tell the
worry.
I am a
Titus-
goober. Speaking of goobers, how's Ollie doing? Ollie is her dog, and
Oh,
he's
you have a
adorable.
dog.
Yes, he's a shorty.
You love me or him? Cause we've had a fist fight.
キリが銃を刺すのはキリストの十字架から。
I've heard that Kiri's
キリスト教
symbolizing
伝来
10
以降の成
comes
立。
from the Christian cross, which is shaped like the character for 10, and Christian being pronounced as Kirisito. So, in other words, this was established after the spread of Christianity to Japan. Oh, cute. What type of
成
dog
立
breed?
時期はともかく久石君
It's
君
a
は何が
shorty.
疑問なん
It's
だ
a
ね
Yorkie.
Oh, goodness, that's adorable.
That aside, Fusaishi-kun, what are you curious about?
Oh, yeah, it's going well. Thank you so much. And thank you for the lurk as well. Shorky. I'll have to look. That's like Yorkie and Ashina Ibu or something?
A Shih Tzu.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's so cute.
Bye, Star.
Yeah.
Love you.
ムジナ
Bye,
ってい
Star.
ない
Thank
よ
you
な
for
っ
the
て思い
follow,
まして
hon. Enjoy your lurk and your
I
day.
just thought that there's no badger, right?
藤吉村にも読み意味の宴にも
In Fujiyoshi or the Feast of the Only Purge, I mean.
I thought I'd get an instant response, but instead I was met with silence.
間違ってないですよね
Huh?
4家はそれぞれの守護獣に対応してるけど
The guardian
ムジ
beast
ナだけ不明
of the four families were mentioned, but badger alone has nothing.
これが狼のことかなと思った
For
け
a
ど
moment, I thought it
どうにも
was
し
the
っくりこ
wolves,
ないと
but
いうか
that really didn't seem like it.
もしや あんまり聞かない方がいい話だったり。
リカコさん、
リカコさん、
何か知ってる？
Do you know anything?
いえ。
No.
キヨ、質問が出てんぜ。
Theo, this guy's asking.
私は別に
We
専門
gotta
ではない
fucking kill him. I'm no special.
Dab to dig is great. Huh? No one knew.
聞いたような気はするわよ。
I think I heard something about that.
Of course she did.
無事なわね。
Honestly, she always knows everything.
Suspicious, Grandma.
The Badger was a servant of the Ukami-sama.
安水の昔話に
You
おけ
mean in
る
Yasumichi's old stories?
ええ、ほとんど
Yes,
出て
he
こん
doesn't
が
get
ね。
mentioned much.
狼様
The Lord of
狩
the
場
hunting
の
ground
王子
was
だから
the Ukami-sama, and the Badger served with the Ukami-sama on hunt. Or
なん
so
て
I heard.
話。
それは一匹ですか？
Is it just one?
一匹か？
What?
どういうこ
What do you
と
mean?
ね。
狼様は実は3
I
人
heard
いたっ
that
て
there are
話を聞
actually
いたんで
three
すが、
Ukami-sama.
ああ、そう
Oh
ね。
yes, there are three wolf
上富士
statues
吉の
in
新内さんも
Shrine
六
in
つ像を祀っておい、他のお守りは
Besides the
猿
monkeys,
が
which
2
are
匹で、
two, there's
他
only one
は
of
1
each guardian.
匹。
そういえば。That reminds me.
私も今思い出しましたよリカコさん
I also remembered. There was
それら
one
しい像
statue
が
like
一つ
that,
ありま
wasn't
した
there?
なんですって？ムジナの像が？
What? You mean a badger statue?
私も
I
見覚えがある
remember
わ。
seeing it too. When I first went to the shrine, there was something
他
dog-like
の
with
に
the
混じっ
others.
て犬みたいなのがてっきり
At
立
first,
ってない狼
I just thought
様
it
か
was
と
an
思ったんだけ
Okami-sama
ど。
that wasn't standing uptight. Oh, upright. So the badger wasn't a werewolf?
そうよ。亡くなる前に、
Yes.
ゲンさんも言うと
Before
った。
dying, Gen-san said something about it too. Wait,
無事な
Gen's
は
in this one too?
狼様が帰ってくるのを
He transcends the multiverse.
今かと待っておる。
The fucking
とか
chef.
なんと
The
か
chef,
ね。
Boyardee,
The
baby!
badger's waiting for the Ukami-sama to return.
なんだか
That makes
気
me
味の
feel
悪い
uneasy.
話ですね。
Wait, no. That makes me feel. I don't know what voice I use for her. I keep forgetting.
Let's say, ara, and then just no.
That makes me feel uneasy. I saw it how it was.
何か分かったんですか？
Did you realize something?
憶測で申し訳ないんだけど、多分ム
It's
ジナの
just
過去
or
もあると思
something.
う。
But I think the badger is a guardian too.
いや、正確にはムジナに
Okay,
当たる
Looks like
配
she'd
信
have
が
like a
本
quiet
耳の宴にもあり
voice.
得る。
What?
I want you to think about the story and what purpose the badger served in the story, and think about what the role would do in Raging Loop.
Like right now?
Yeah, I want to see what your thoughts are. So the badger is confirmed to be a guardian, or
Yeah.
like I know that it's a guardian. Technically, at this point, you don't know for a fact, but if the badger were a role, what would you think it would do, seeing as what role it served as
Well,
like
it's-
Shinai's,
Ishina's what?
as one of Shinai's servants?
Well, it looks like it's just waiting for it to return. Is it? It seems like it's kind of harmless. Maybe it was what Rikako was last game?
No,
Hmm.
it was, remember that they helped the wolves hunt.
Yeah. Oh, so kind of like maybe target people or something?
Just think about it. They're not wolves.
But they assist?
But-
So was it Haru? No, she was
It was
human.
Haru.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause
That's
that's the closest I can
why-
think of.
That's why the truth was revealed to her.
Oh, so they get it in the
Yeah.
dream.
The truth gets revealed to them, and it causes them to go mad, and it's just the wolves instead of the humans.
So, why is Haru experiencing that again? Is she just in an infinite loop of being the badger?
I'll tell you this, no, he
Okay.
is not the badger. I know who
someone-
the badger is. I will not tell you.
Someone.
But they are not a badger yet.
Okay. We'll probably see by reaction, and that might give me an idea then.
The thing is, if you already have a role, you can't be made the badger. So, for example, let's say Kanzo, right? He's already a monkey.
Yeah.
He can't get the badger thing. He can't automatically now know that what the truth is or whatever.
Mhm.
That's reserved only for the wolves, and then eventually the badger.
So everybody already has a role, then it would be somebody who just shows up?
No, because remember, Haru was already there.
Yeah, and it
He-
happened in a dream, so it just happens later on.
It just happens to somebody who's already in the feast.
Got it. Okay. That shocked everyone.
どういうこと
What do you mean?
人なのに狼の味方をす
That
るやつが
might
出て
have
く
a
るかも
human
しれ
who
ないっ
sides
て
with
こと
the
ですよ。
wolves. See, that's why I asked you to do it right now.
Yes, yes.
So
Good,
you
good
didn't
job.
get revealed.
怪奇事件なのかそれとも昔話に怯えて引き起こされるただの
Right.
パニックなのかは分かりませんが
I don't know if the situation is supernatural or just a case of mass hysteria caused by everyone's fear of the legend.
例えば勘違いでも親しい誰かが狼だと気づき
But either way,
味方し
there
ようと
could
い
be
うもの
someone
が
who
出た場合
realized that someone close to them was a wolf or switched sides.
あるいは今
Or
狼と
someone
して
who
殺人の
gained
意
the
志を
same
固めた
motive
方
that's
々
driving the
と
wolves
同
to
じ
kill
動機
people.
を与えられ他人や自分の死を厭わずに
Whatever the cause,
狼に
I'm
味方
thinking
を
there
する
could
者
be a
が
human
現れ
who
る
sides with the wolves.
そんな可能性はないでしょう
Does
か
that sound possible to you all?
何
What the hell? You're just guessing,
推
right?
測
推測ではあるけど
I am, but
結構高い確率で合ってる気がするんだそれに最近亡くなった
there's
ご老
also
人
the
が無
fact
事なに
that
言及
the
してい
old
た
man who died mentioned the badger too.
実際に読み耳の宴を経験したからこそ
Couldn't he
その
have
存在を
known
知り得
about
たん
it
じゃない
because
ですか
he'd
ね
experienced the feast before?
大それたことを
No, you're taking
The
it
old
too far.
man is looping!
No, it's the old man who died.
さすがに考えすぎじゃ
Old
ない
man who died.
Yeah, again. He's not coming back, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'd say you're overthinking it.
There was a badger. I'd seen it with my own eyes. Shit. It sucked not being able to make a move more convincing. To make a more convincing argument.
ええ憶測で
Yes,
す
it is a
しかし、
guess. However, I
起
do
こり
think
得
you
ること
should
への
take
真
such
剣な危
potential
惧でも
threats
ある
seriously.
たくみさん化け物自体は信じてないっておっしゃいましたよね
Takumi-san, you said you don't believe in monsters, right?
それがどうした
What about it?
それでもこうして霧が出て
Despite that,
あなた
the
たち
mist
は宴を
come
開
and
始した
you all began the
となる
feast.
とこれまでも霧のたびに宴は開
That
かれた
means that there must
Kiri no
have been
tabi ni
feasts
shisha ga
during the
deteki ta.
other myths, and
こ
people
の
died
2つ
in
は
all of them.
事実かつ
I'd
不可
say
分
these
だと
two things are
認めま
certainly
すよね
true.
His silence felt like a gesture of agreement.
ということは今まで休みずで暮らしてきた知り合いたちを
Something
殺
causing
人鬼に
people to
変えて
become
しまう
murderers
何
and
か
turn on their threats,
の実
right?
際に
待てよ俺はこの
Wait,
中に
I
悪人がい
didn't
る
say
なんて
we
言っ
had
てねえ
any
ぞ
scumbag
上
here.
藤吉の連
The
中が
killing
殺して
should
る
be
だけか
done
もしれ
by
ねえじゃねえ
some
か
Kamafuji guys.
As naive as always, I had to restrain myself from saying that out loud. I didn't want to get on everyone's bad side.
まああったとしてで
Well,
す
suppose that there
そ
was,
の方法を
if
使
they
え
used
ば人でありながら狼に味方するものを作り出せるかもしれないそしてそれは今は
this
まだ
person might not be
僕らの
among
中
us.
にいないかもしれない
Among us!
Among Us, who's betting?
Dum, 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 dum.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yet. This
Scary
person might not be
noise.
among us. This person might not be among us yet.
Yellow vented.
いついつムジナも慣れもと
Ready
走
to
る
kill her. I saw him.
ムジナは宴に地産するということかもしれ
Stop
ない
report. Stop
お詫び
report.
の手土産とともに
Stopper!
The badger runs along late with the Nare as a fix. Maybe that means the badger arrives late to the feast, along with a present to apologize.
興味深い推
I'd
測
be
ね
intrigued by your
こんな
idea.
状況
If
じ
we
ゃな
weren't
きゃ
in
だ
the
け
middle
ど
of a life or death situation.
下手に心配を煽ろうってのは
I
感
don't
心しね
like
え
how
ぞ
you're making everyone more paranoid than they need to be.
いやしかしそれだと
Wait, but then, huh?
考えすぎだと
I
いう。
hope he's just overthinking things. Sadly, I wasn't. I already knew the answer. Last time, Haru Makishima was the badger. Ha! It told me. After the first night, one day after the wolves came, something happened to her that caused her to switch sides. It frightened her at first, but afterwards she decided to make herself useful to the wolves. Gensan, the one who who owned my hut before me, had pretty much confirmed it before he died, meaning that he'd experienced the feast 8 years ago. It was possible that Kanzo and the old wolf guy were in on it as well. And since the survivor knew about the badger, it probably meant that the wolves had won 8 years ago. Kanzo survived too, though. Was he a wolf then? Game. Anyway. If the real story behind the feast made people into that, couldn't that have happened to Kanzo? Wolves and the badger. I knew it was a thing, but didn't quite understand how it worked. That was probably something I could only find out if I became a badger, or a wolf. That meant that it was pointless to think about it now. The one thing I had to do now was... Dang it, we don't got enough. We don't got the juice. We gotta die. I'm gonna save it.
Well, who said you're going to die yet? That could be where you branch off into the 3rd chapter.
Yeah, that's true. Let's keep passing time. I just meant that it's our perpetual death, probably. Or some sort of ending.
Eventual death.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you're gonna die.
That's how we get the keys.
Eventually.
Yeah.
That's how you get the keys. That's how you
Progress.
fucking move on to the other chapters.
We hung out like that.
There's more than 2.
Oh. We hung out like that until evening, when Kanzo came back, making the same sullen face as always, and we had an early, massive dinner. The tables had boiled shinare on them. Shishinare. The smell was way more tolerable than the first time I ate it, so this one probably hadn't aged as much. I was kinda used to it by now, so I could eat it like I would eat normal meat, though I probably wouldn't have insisted on having it if I had a choice. However, since it was here, I could only assume that this event counted as some sort of special occasion worthy of special food. The Aztecs used to treat their human sacrifices with respect for a whole year before their sacrifice. Mamiya-san whispered that to me, sorry, alone, and I wasn't sure what to make of that. It seemed like she was implying, at least they won't make us wait while that long. What a bad joke. Sometimes I can't tell if they're whispering or whatnot, because they just say it afterward, or they cry or something. After the meal, everyone began to leave. Kaori and I stayed behind to do the dishes. Thank you so much for your help. Washing the dishes all alone at a time like this might have gotten me to go insane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah, I've seen you insane. I don't want to go down that
You can't
route.
run! I had to be careful with my words. I actually knew what she was like when she went insane. She's crazy.
I need to survive until tomorrow so I can wash the dishes again. Could you imagine?
He tried to make her laugh.
I fucking die and then you eat my hair and go insane? That would be crazy.
Yeah! Crazy, right?
Oh, please, don't take it too seriously.
Please take over my duties at the dining hall. If the wolves take me.
Whoa there! Getting ahead of yourself.
Why is she pulling a Chiemi, bro? Please take a part of me if I die. Please take over my job! Ma'am?
It's always when they're like, please, this is my final request. If I die, yeah, you're dying now. Great,
Right,
cool.
right.
You just rinsed yourself.
Yeah, just become the cook, okay? Forget about Chiemi. Just take over
It's like in a movie where a police officer is like, oh, well, I'm retiring tomorrow. This is my last day on the force.
And then they die.
I can't wait to live out the rest of my life in peace with my wife and children.
And then they die.
they die.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's always like the police officers that are just about to leave the force,
Right.
or like, so like, oh, my kid's finally having her graduation tomorrow.
She
I'm
doesn't
so proud
graduate.
of
I
her.
gotta go over. See her.
My son's getting married. I can't wait to go see him. Like, take his
Right.
first steps to becoming a man.
I haven't seen my
And then
brother in 17 years. I hope I'll be able to see him tomorrow. I can't wait. Plane crash.
It's like, I'm finally going home to see my family that I haven't seen in over a decade.
like
and then, boom,
boom.
a fucking train.
Final destination moment.
Yep.
I have
It's
to see
always
those,
the
I have to
people
see
who are
those
like,
movies.
oh, Final Destination? I have all those on DVD.
Oh, bet.
I would need to find like a fucking laptop with a DVD disc slot
Mhm.
because my PC at home doesn't have movies. I was actually going to watch movies with Starfire once,
Aw.
but turns out that my PC didn't have a disc drive,
Mm.
so we found the movie online.
Yeah, that's normally the way you look to it. It's okay.
Yeah, but I don't want to buy it twice, man. It's like a whole
No.
entire series.
I know. I'm sure
Um,
we can find it.
And plus, I'm looking to get a laptop to bring to my school so I can like actually game and stuff rather than having to rely on my Switch deck, which can only play certain games and everything.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I get it.
I'm looking into it.
Okay, take your time. After you read this line, I'm gonna do a bathroom break real quick.
Whoa, that's too much for me. You're still needed here. Sorry I said that.
I'll be right back. Hang tight.
いいのよ。
Ignore
現
that. Don't
実
worry, I
か
won't go
ら目を
further.
背け続けていないで、覚悟を決めないといけない頃合いでしょ。
It's about time we stop looking away from reality and prepare ourselves.
Wow. Yeah, I went to Ron. What are you doing? Is he entertaining
I'm
you?
keeping myself entertained.
And chat too, right?
Oh yeah, chat exists. Hi chat. I'm kidding. I love you guys. Don't please don't unfollow Lumi for this.
Don't. It's not worth it. Thank you for the pin chat, though. I'm back, though. Should we do a message to pin in the chat for, like, graphic stuff and all? I haven't been doing it for Somnium Files. Who cares?
So
Everybody's...
why start now?
Alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's about time we stop looking away from reality and prepare ourselves.
と
Someone
誰
will
かが
probably
いな
be
くなる
gone
んでしょうから
tomorrow.
ね。
No one following, only follow. Choose Starfire. Is your name from, Teen Titans?
No, it's not. Everybody
immediate-
says that's
That's who
where,
I immediately thought
and-
of. Because I love her.
Yeah, no. It is not Teen Titans related at all.
Okay.
She had the name Star on this old MMO that she used to play years ago.
Yeah.
And she, in the game, she essentially became an arsonist and lit everything on fire.
Oh,
Like
so
all
she's
his
Mega
Starfire.
Mean. Mega Man.
Yeah.
See,
Mega Man?
no, Mega Mean. See, somebody earlier on TikTok, on the TikToks that I was posting, because I got a couple followers and stuff, this person was like, oh, you're copying, like, well, not you're copying, but your model's cute, it looks like Lumine, like, from Genshin Impact. I was like, no, that's not the inspiration, but thanks. It happens. Yeah, it's okay.
And the name is so similar too.
I know, it's the name and then like the short hair and the flower, but it's total different inspiration. Anyway, you can tell the story if you want sometime, Star. She was unexpectedly calm about this. Yasunaga, he's such a gentle child. Almost just like his father. He has a good head on his shoulders. Whenever it's hard, he gives me a gentle smile, consoles me, and always finds the best solution. But right now, his face is so conflicted.
よく見てますね。
Huggies!
You caught on, yeah?
Well, I am his mother. Yasunaga-kun had a sort of complex about his relationship with his mother. He believed that Kaori loved Yoshitsugu more than him. I didn't know if that was true, but at the very least, Kaori did treasure him dearly as her son. Oh. I hope he knows that one day. Right as I thought that. Hi! Don't worry about us, we're just talking about how her other son's better than you.
Hey, it's Lesbian Ryuji.
Lesbian Ryuji! Yoshitsugu?
For real?
For real? What's wrong? Forgot something?
Why do you gotta be the only one to wash the dishes?
Because you never contribute! I've adopted Haruaki as my third son! Because you don't help.
It ain't just me. The hell's Anishi thinking? Why is he living in the dining hall at a time like this?
It's good to have your own jobs. We all have something to do. The same should go for you.
You mean study?
That? Or dry the dishes? Think about what you can do for yourself.
I don't want to fucking study. Give me something to dry with.
I want drugs. Oh.
Bro, I just want to go surfing, bro. Actually, your kindness is going nowhere. We just finished.
My abs and my muscles must be flexed.
I wear my jacket open so I can show off my six pack. What was the point of that then? Shit.
Well, I appreciate your attitude. It's laudable. Now go prepare for the feast and come help tomorrow.
それじゃあ、僕もこれで。
I'm going to.
Yes. Good night. Good night.
Hold on, lunatic.
Hold on, lunatic. For real. Just after I left the man, fuck Kamoshiro, man. Just after I left the den.
That fucking dirtbag.
He caught up with me through the mist.
君もいい加減名前を覚えてくれよ。
You should remember my name by now. Shut up, piss man. Piss man.
Piss man. Ukadayo.
やめろ!
No!
Poor Haruaki. Come here, baby. Stay away from the foul man. An ambush. Damn middle schoolers.
Enough joking around, lunatic.
Yeah, where's my weed, dude?
まあいいや、しっこマンよりは。
Well, that's better than piss man, at least. So if the joke wasn't the main deal, what was? Let's go kill the fucking wolves.
Let's go kill them, bro! I can do it. I got a six-pack. What?
どういうこと?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna stab them with my lesbian hair. It's like spaghetti, dude.
I'm telling all this to eat shit. Fuck the feast and fuck Shinai. I've had enough.
Goldie!
Goldie? Hi, Goldie! Everyone's too chicken shit.
I beat him to it.
Anything can die if you have a big enough stick. Or a big enough dick.
Oh my god. He's probably making up for something, to be honest. There was not a hint of...
You know what that one guy said? Talk softly and carry a big dick.
That's true. Goldie, yes, we missed you. I missed you. There was not a hint of fear in his voice. However...
I missed him too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I probably missed him more than you.
Yeah, it's whatever. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Gosh.
Yeah, that's why you fucking let Date die.
You know what? That's why I couldn't save Date. You're right. Nor was there any killing intent or violence. Gosh. However, he also wasn't messing around. He wants defiance and recklessness given the human form.
What? You going chicken out too? Just pretend to be a lunatic, is that it?
Don't leave me like Date did. I now understood it all. He'd walked around at night last loop too, and that got him killed by the corruption. Had Yoshitsugu met up with anyone before he'd gone off, like Yasunaga and the others? I doubted that Yasunaga was the one who made him into that mutilated corpse. Oops. Misclicked. So it had to be that thing. Or maybe that thing? Crap. After I found out that the feast had normal murders last time, I'd let my guard down a bit. There were still things that couldn't be explained. They were still mysterious, unknown, and scary. However, would I learn anything if I actually went with him? Even if I could loop back, all it would have to show for it would be a memory of me getting torn apart in a mist before I realized that, wait, maybe he does die here. However, if I refused, he would go off on his own and die, making Kaori lose it and snap. How was I to prevent that?
Say something, damn it.
I had to hold myself from saying something! This wasn't the time for dad jokes.
Go by yourself.
Go die.
Ah, I knew it. You're a chicken. Nobody calls you chicken. Yeah, that's fine by me. I mean, you'll be out of the way.
Oh, get him.
Huh?
He's gonna anger him to make him stay.
Get out of the way, I can bang your mother.
What a fine listener. Oh my gosh. Titus.
Oh
snap! You better bang his mom! Let's go, Araki!
I fucking told him. I told you that way I can make a move on
Mama gonna be free. But he's gotta go through Takumi though. He's gonna get freaking pummeled by Takumi.
But she's still pretty useful.
Wait, you'll just see like a scene of them like making a move on each other, and then you see a giant shadow in the door. Just Takumi.
I got my fucking mom, bro.
Get up, my
Well, obviously,
woman,
so
I can enjoy her and my time. Much regret. I won't stop you. Leave your mom to me.
Uh-oh.
I'll love her real good.
It would be funny if a shadow appeared but behind lesbian Ryuji right now. Whoa! I didn't expect them to charge at me head first.
You motherfucker! Who do you think you are? Who do you think you're aiming for?
Bro. Crap, that worked too well. I was about to be killed by a generic delinquent middle schooler. He's in middle school? He's not in high school?
He's fucking bad. Especially for a middle school. Why you fucking
His words were hurting me, but I could still dodge.
Sorry, I'm lying, seriously.
Dude, way to anger the bull, bro.
Lying my ass, you fucking Gonzalo.
What kind of language was that? I kind of wanted to learn it. Dodging again, I ran off into the dark mist.
Where the hell are you?
I'm gonna kill you, bro. Fighting wasn't easy in this mist, huh? This is the first time I was actually thankful for it.
Where the hell are you, Lava?
He yells like those most freaking Japanese Yakuza in anime that you don't know what they're saying.
Yoshitsugu Orme. Don't act so big you lose sight of what's important.
You know, this is sweet of Hararaki. Even though he's kind of messed up about it, he is saving his life.
今日間違えれば
Yeah.
君は必ず
If you
死ぬ
mess up today, you will surely die.
上等じゃねえかクソだれ
I knew shit, guys.
その後香織さんは誰が守
We'll
る
protect Kaori-san then.
知るかそんなもん
I don't
何
give a
か
fuck.
匠兄が
You
勝手に
just
やんだろ
talking to
うが
me. And Anki.
無理だね彼らは休みず全
They
体の
won't
こと
do.
しか見てない
They
んだ
only
から
think about Yasumizu as a whole.
お母さん守りたいなら
If
危
you
ない
want to
橋
protect
を
your
渡ら
mother,
ずに
stop
生き延
throwing
びる
yourself
ことを
into
考
danger
え
and
ろ
focus on surviving.
ああ
Got him.
死ぬとは限らねえだろうが
It don't guarantee that I die. I could win.
I can't believe this is a middle schooler. Damn, he has a temper. I knew how he felt. I thought the same thing
yeah.
once. What?
Middle schoolers are often hot-headed.
Or he's probably like a middle schooler that was held back to not get into high school.
Yeah.
But not anymore. I knew it was impossible.
その方法じゃダメだ
That's not gonna cut it.
てめえ
What are you
一体
getting
何
at?
言ってんだ
What do you know?
一体
僕がもうやったから
I already tried it.
I didn't expect him to understand, so it was fine.
は
Huh.
とりあえず君が死んだら香織
Anyway,
さんに
if
手を
you
出すかも
die,
しれな
I
いか
might
ら
make a move
知ら
on
ない方がいいぞ
Kaori-san. You better stay alive.
You better watch out if anyone's listening.
てめえごまかすな
I'm gonna fuck your mom, shit,
おい
Fuck your mom.
Get you fucking played off like that, damn it. What did you mean?
皿洗い頑張れよ
Good luck washing the dishes.
Take my job! Hopefully that would convince him. I headed back to my hut before it was too late. Uh-oh. I heard footsteps and breathing following me for a while. Hello? But when I heard someone tripped up, it's Irikako-san. I stopped and turned around.
大丈夫ですかリカコ
Are you okay, Sato-san?
The area was covered in grass, but that didn't make falling here particularly safe.
さんというかどうしたんですこんな時間に
Why are you out so late anyways?
I could ask you the same, Haruraki-sama. But why are you wasting time fighting?
洗い物で遅
You
くなった
already
上
took
に
long enough to do the
何
dishes.
を揉めていらっしゃるのです
Wow, a rare sight from Rikako-san. She was serious, kinda angry, and practically rambling.
うーん
She looks adorable when she's mad.
So cute.
Well, I was helping someone else.
I feel like this is the Rikako route. We're very
知
close.
っておりま
It
す
is. It is. It
背
is the
後に
Rikako
走ろ
route.
うとする
Okay.
You
オリバ
won't
すぐおしな
believe
められ
the
たの
we
です
fucking go for in the
とて
third
つもな
route.
く
I know, she's so cute. No,
お下劣な方
you
法で
prevented Yoshitsugu Oribe from making a significant error in a very lowbrow manner.
なぜいつになく状況理解が詳細かつ正確なんですか
Well, I just feel like you understand the situation
Right.
better. No more details than usual.
Because I am going to fucking kill you.
お話
She
を
was
し損ねま
jealous
した
of him saying that he'd go after Kaori.
身を潜めておりました
I did not get to speak with you, so I hid within the mist. She was shivering, showing how cold she was. Just how long had she been waiting outside the dining hall?
ああすみません
Oh,
そういえ
sorry.
ばそんな
Yeah,
話
you
あり
did
ました
say you
ね
wanted to talk.
ちえみちゃんとも話し損ねたや
宴の時は
Thank you for what you did in the feast.
ありがとうございました
He already said, Do you want me to voice every single fucking sound?
No, no, no.
私を
You could have easily
くくることも
hanged me.
いやいや僕は誰にも死んでほしくはないですよ
I don't want anyone to die.
ああすみま
sorry.
せん嘘です
That was a
いや
lie.
本当なんですが
Wait, no, it
こうも
wasn't.
思ってま
But
す
there was another thing.
リカコさんもメイコちゃんも
I
死ぬ
just
ところ
knew
な
I
んて見
didn't
たく
want
な
to
い
see you or Mako-chan die.
それは
What
どう
do
いう
you mean?
I'm
Don't
saying
you
we run
English
away
on it?
together and raise her as our daughter. Well, I'm not entirely sure myself.
How do you escape? Secret talks weren't a good idea. That was why I didn't say anything more.
一つだけ聞きたいんですが
Oh, I have a question for you.
何でしょうか
Yes.
もしメイコちゃんが狼だったとしたら
What would you have done if
Mako-sanはどうし
Mako-chan
ます
was
か
a wolf?
I would stab her.
私が
I would hang alongside
共
her.
にくくられましょう。
She was quite a character.
とにかく大丈夫ですから。
Anyway, it's all good.
明日も元気なリカ子さんのドジっぷり
I
見ら
have
れる
to
こ
see
とを
more
楽
of
しみ
your
にしてますよ。
clumsiness tomorrow.
Watch her like in the next route. In the next route, she's gonna be unclumsy and super serious, and he's gonna be scared.
Yeah, when she gets serious and stops being clumsy, that's when you know it's. Yep, there's a.
There it is.
Yeah, when she stops being clumsy and starts getting serious, that's how you know it's a.
何を言っ
That's
た
how you know it's real shit.
Yeah, it's getting bad. It's the real shit.
Real talk. Haraki-sama, what are you saying? Me? Clumsy? How rude and vulgar, you idiot!
じゃあ
You
また
bitch!
明日。
See you tomorrow!
See you tomorrow. Hey, you trying to steal my
や
line?
ったから
What?
とは
What did you mean by I
どういう
already
意味
tried
で
it?
しょうか。
I meant I already tried to fuck Kaori.
Yeah.
口から
I
出
will
任
be
せですよ。
leaving now.
It's just something random I thought up on the spot.
結構言い
You'd
く
be
るめやすい
surprised
んで
how
す。
convincing mysterious words can be.
私は
I do not believe that you
Haruaki-sama.
have been sent here by the Miguruma.
荷車の手のものだと。むしろ
In fact, how
何と
do
言
I
いま
put
す
it?
か。この
I believe you are
逃
a
げ場の
special
ない
someone
霧を
who came here to dispel the
晴らし
mist.
においでになった。
Oh, she's smart.
特別な
Oh,
方
yeah.
なのではないかと。
I knew she always was since we introduced her.
こんな
You might find
無双な
such
いとこと
delusions to be disgusting.
気持ちが悪いと。が
However, I too
私も
am one who grew up alongside tradition
伝統
and
やら
faith. Yeah, I can tell. That's the
信じやら
only thing you freaking wear, woman.
テレビの中で語られる
I lived knowing little
科学とか
of this so-called science
そういっ
they
たも
speak
の
of
には
on the television.
ですから
Thus, as I am menaced by
迷信
superstition,
に脅かさ
I
れ
wish
て
to
いる
cling to
今
something that seems equally
迷
absurd.
信め
リカ子さん、
Who touched the phone?
I didn't know of certain things myself. I also had a thirst for the truth. Justice! I couldn't deny that I defied all logic and casuality by standing here after experiencing death a few times. Was that meant as a tool to dispel the despair of the feast? Had I been given this power to do that? Was someone telling me to stop this mad ritual no matter how many deaths it took? I had no idea. And because of that, telling her about it would just give her false hope.
僕もそうありたいですが、残念。あんまり
I'd
特
love
別な
to be
人間で
someone
も
like
なさそうです。
that, but sadly I'm not all that special.
でも、そうですね。
But, well,
そこまで信じてもらえてるなら
if someone believes
頑張り
in
ま
me
すよ。
that strongly, I feel motivated to do whatever I can.
Bro is literally Naruto.
He's more Luffy. He'll
I know.
fucking move mountains for his friends.
It was a joke. But yes, I could see that.
はい
Yes.
じゃあ、
Although he's
今日はここで。
smarter than Luffy. So
Yes, he does. He is very much smarter than Luffy.
that's it for today then.
What? She extended her hand to me.
握手
Hand holding? Before the first date? How lewd.
It's a handshake.
Handshake?
She nodded.
じゃあ、
Mm-hmm.
握手で
Okay.
約束
Let's
です。
promise to see each other
明
again
日もきっ
tomorrow
と
and
会い
shake
ましょ
hands.
I took her hand.
いいえ
No. She grasped back tightly. Her fingers were slender and cold.
もし明日
Even if we don't meet again
会えずとも
tomorrow,
いずれま
let
た
us meet again in a
い
different
ずれの
life.
せいで
Hopefully, a more peaceful one.
より穏やかなせいで
She
Does
let
she
go.
know about the loops?
Yeah, I thought she meant like in another life, like in another life. But yeah, that works too.
おやすみなさいさようなら
Another one I got away. Good night and goodbye.
リカ子さん、
That's actually the catchphrase of Kenny Omega. He
Really?
goes, yep, good night and goodbye, bang. And then he like fires a finger gun.
Oh, interesting.
his whole gimmick was called the cleaner, as in like
The
somebody who gets rid of problems, so to speak. You know,
Yeah, like
like
kind of like a cleanser, or like the Punisher,
Yeah.
or
the guy who erases people.
the Justice.
So yeah, he's one of my favorite wrestlers.
Oh, cool. Interesting. I don't know much about wrestling, but glad you have some favorites.
Yeah, I know you don't give a shit, but
No, I'm not like I don't give a shit. I just don't know how to like respond. I don't watch much of sports
I'm fucking with
or
you.
wrestling. Okay, just making sure you're not misunderstanding. I think that's cool though.
Oh, I know.
It's okay. I'll watch more wrestling stuff and maybe I'll get a hang of it. I think that's cool how they like fight and stuff, and I think it's dope. She disappeared into the mist.
僕も願ってますよ。
I'll hope for that too.
Her footsteps were growing distant. I listened, but it didn't seem like she'd fallen again. I turned around. It had been a long time since I'd heard a goodbye. It looked like I wasn't as prepared for this as I thought. I couldn't just assume I'd loop again if I died. If I did, I'd have been standing with the locals, who carried the weight of putting their lives on the line. I would give my all to survive this night, and render that cynical promise irrelevant. Then once everything was solved, I would use her words to tease her. I could just imagine her turning red and squirming. That would probably be adorable beyond belief.
信頼
Oh
さ
no.
んのお守りは
I sung the song I'd learned today to try and distract myself from the feelings that were beginning to sprout inside me. Oh, I thought it was like when he did the song in the dorm. Barely able to see a thing, I wandered back to my hut. I tore off a page from my notepad, put a pen on the floor, and began to think. Alright. Who was I supposed to use my snake powers on? The most natural idea, I love the soundtrack, was to investigate the most likely wolf candidates, but there was a problem with that. Namely, no one seemed to fit the bill. If there was anything wolf-like about anyone so far, it would only be some vague signs that barely meant anything. There were nothing but things that start to make sense after everything was known. Even I, with all of my knowledge of the previous loop, couldn't tell if anyone was acting weird. Thus, I had to change my line of thinking. And I shouldn't have to force myself to find wolves. I had to confirm the identities of those who could be the most dangerous. Thankfully, we already had convenient leader figures, Kanzo and Yasunaga, on our side. As things were, it didn't look like they were leading the humans into the wrong direction. I also realized that they'd been holding themselves back before the previous loop. Yasunaga hadn't been a proactive leader because he was a wolf, while Kanzo probably didn't want to stand out in order to protect himself, because he had some sort of guardian, like the spider. The one who'd noticed that was none other than Yasunaga. He'd realized Kanzo wasn't himself and used it against him. An excellent move on his part. He redeemed himself. However, we had problems with them being on the same side too. Honestly, they were incompatible. I hoped that they found common ground soon. That aside, since they were both confirmed monkeys, I had to shift my attention to Takumi, who acted as the mediator between the younger and older generations. At first glance, he appeared to be the same as last time, but I couldn't use that to determine whether he was clean or not. Another one I was concerned about was Kiyonosuke. He wasn't popular, but he was noisy and had a certain degree of influence. I couldn't ignore him. He could easily derail the feast, which made him a valuable asset the wolves probably wanted to keep around until the end. There was another thing, though. He was actually the only one who seemed slightly wolf-like. He's a badger. I had no idea how many were just kidding, not yet. Really hesitant about sending people to their death during voting. However, looking at the voting order, they could have easily killed Kiyonosuke without even having to make a second vote. Yasunaga voted for him, which is probably calculated. He might have seen the guy as a convenient first sacrifice. The Kaori and Mochi voted for him too. Then it was the village youth's turn. He was wildly unpopular with them, making him a convenient scapegoat for blame. However, he hadn't gotten any more votes from them. What was I supposed to make of that? The wolves knew one another. I knew this from last time, but it was fair to assume that it was common knowledge against the others. It might have been possible that there was a wolf among the village youth, and they purposely avoided voting for him. One more thing. From my perspective, since he wanted to protect Rikako-san like me, and would make votes on that basis, he was actually kind of useful to me. Yeah, I had to admit it. I believe Rikako and Meiko to be humans. The former was a normal one, while Meiko was a spider.
I told Meiko about it. No need to worry. If you are hesitant, vote for me, not Meiko.
Rikako had been worried about a feast would happen soon, which is why she taught Meiko about what she had to do. Meiko probably didn't have the mental activity to understand or participate in the feast all on her own. So Rikako might have given Meiko some way to convey that she had a guardian. Personal exchanges would be heard by someone, and by extent the wolves. That was probably even more certain than what I'd experienced on the way back here. It was safe to consider it a rule. However, if there was a way to pass information on without making it seem important, you could easily converse in secret. And that was why I believe Rikako-san knew that Meiko had a guardian, and was pulling her life on the line to protect her. She'd also conveyed it to me by telling me to vote for her despite Meiko being pretty much a throwaway vote. And that was also her way of telling me that Meiko was important. I didn't know if it attracted anyone else's attention, if they realized what Meiko was. However, most of the locals probably assumed that Rikako was simply worried for the little girl. They'd assumed that she was fulfilling her role as one who took in the corruption. That was exactly why people would still be voting for them. Meiko's role was probably the same as Kanzo's last time, the spider. And that's why Rikako was going so far to hide it. Anyway, that's why I decided they weren't suspicious. If there was another option, it was Mamiya-san. She'd survived today's feast by saying that she hadn't checked for a mark on her stomach, but if she claimed to have a guardian tomorrow, could that be trusted? She had nothing tying her to Yasumizu, so no one would trust her. Whether she was a wolf or human, I couldn't put it past to fake having a guardian just to keep herself alive. Those three were the prime targets. Oh! Okay. We get to pick here? Do I pick? I'm gonna go with Hisako. I wrote down one of their names, placed the paper next to my pillow, and went to sleep.
Miss.
Was that wrong? Should I go back? Shush. Oh, I got a key. Wait, what? I actually got it right? Huh. What happens now? We die? Oh. Okay. I got a key. Wednesday. I was informed of my target's affiliation the same way I was given the Guardian. That was strange, but it clearly happened, so I had no choice but to accept it. Anyway, it was something I'd predicted. However,
Oh no.
what happened this morning certainly wasn't. I'm dead. Titus. Oh!
What kind of stupid are you?
生きとったね。
Everyone's alive!
Oh, yeah. No one had died last night. Weird.
さあ、
Now, please
しっ
eat
か
up.
り食べてくださいね。
At first I thought they said, please shut up. I was like, damn, what's got her pennies in a bunch?
Would it matter who I picked with that? Would I get a key regardless?
What was the alignment of the person that you chose?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you see the result of the person that you chose?
How do I go look at it? It's a key.
Go back.
Oh. It tells
Load.
you?
Yes, it tells you.
Wait, what?
You didn't read it after you fucking chose?
It didn't show it in the dialogue. Wait, what?
Yes, it did.
Oh, you have to go read the
It showed
key?
It showed it on the fucking CGI, I believe.
Huh?
The background image. Go back. Load. Reload. What the fuck, Woody? Go, go, go.
What? What?
Reload.
Wait?
Reload your last save.
Ah!
Your last save. Jesus Christ.
Salvation?
Oh. Reload.
Okay. Nope, it was after that. It was before that. Here, we'll go back. Hold on. I didn't see anything. Oh, I can just do this. Hello. Was it? Where was it? Here?
Next.
Investigation.
Go down. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to
So
Hisako.
Alright, and it will probably show you it now.
I stared at it. It just gave me a key. But I don't know what that means. Oh, was that a wolf? I forgot what that means. Titus, you gotta tell me. I think that was what she's a snake.
Hisako, the journalist.
Huh?
Okay, check the key.
Well, I remember we saw that before. I don't remember what it was. Key. It's been a while.
It was key 12.
Yeah. She is a wolf. Okay. Oh, I knew it.
Okay, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. She would have been revealed as a wolf today anyways.
Really? So should I have picked a different name?
You can, yes.
Okay. So I can just reload and pick both to see if it helps?
Yes.
Okay.
Pick a different name.
Okay. That's cool, though. At least we kind of got it. Let's try with Takumi, and then we'll go back to Kyunosuke. Wolf? Oh, that's not
Human.
Human. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't think he was bad. Oh, we got a key, too. With the young leader, and if we go here, it'll say he's probably human. So we found one wolf. Okay. Let me go back. Chart. What if, I don't know though, he might be human as well, or something else. We'll see if he's the second wolf or not. He's probably not. I don't think. Oh, he's human as well. Okay. Alright. Yeah, the only one that seemed really suspicious was Hisako. Okay.
You can go with whatever one you want to choose. However, it's probably best to go with finding out that one of them is human, because you're going to find out that Hisako is a wolf anyways, because she's about to claim that she's the snake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Stupid.
She's pretty, yeah, she's dumb.
I mean, I like her, but you know what I mean.
だから言ったろう、ヤス、副祭司。こんなバカらしいことに付き合うやつはいねえんだって。
No one here is dumb enough to play along with something that stupid.
Takumi-san, who put the unity of Yasumizu above all else, was especially cheerful today.
まあ、そうかもね。
Yo, maybe you're right.
Yasunaga made a vague smile. It seemed like he was afraid to kill the good vibes here. Still not wearing a shirt, I see.
I don't wear a shirt. It lets me get tan on me shirt.
He Kiyonosuke looked like he was on the verge of killing the mood with some of his pessimism.
Dude, how would a tan work on him, right? What if he had like a fucking V-shaped tan line on his chest?
Wait, he was a human last round too. Kiyonosuke.
Yeah.
He's just shafted into the human position.
Alright, that's pretty hot though.
Yeah. I'm so glad you were all well. However, he held his tongue, probably out of consideration for Tei and Rikako, who is crying in relief.
Oi.
Oh, you're alive, you dummy!
Yeah, I'm fucking alive. What?
Yeah.
You don't want me to be alive or something?
No,
Huh?
I'm
Is that it?
happy.
Yeah, sure you are, you fucking maniac.
I'm not Yoshitsugu, I'm Lumi.
I'm not gonna let you fuck my mom. Alright, bro?
Bro,
That's
like,
what
she
happened.
kinda hot though, like, can you move aside?
The fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Bro, I'm just tilting you, relax. Yoshitsugu, who was washing the dishes with me,
Oh,
called
I'll
out.
show you tilt. I'll tilt your fucking head so far to the side that it snaps your neck. How about
Alright,
that?
I can see why you skipped a couple grades there, son.
Just a couple grades, I got held back a few grades. Get the fucking back straight, bro.
But bro, do you have any brain cells at all?
Yeah, I have 2 of them and they're fighting for 3rd place.
Nice to know. No wonder you're the least favorite son.
What the hell? Nothing happened.
何言ってるの？すごいことが起きたんだよ。
What do you mean nothing? We have something pretty amazing going on here.
は
Ah,
今日の宴でいろいろわかるよ。
you're the one done with you.
やり直し。
You got soap all over it. You do.
Excuse me.
Shut up, bro.
よし君がお手伝い
Yoshi-kun's
さ
helping out.
もう
I
何
haven't
年
seen
も見
this
て
in
なかった
years.
光景だね
うるせえな知恵ねさら
You
に
shut up too. And don't cheer me on when you
Should I
think
make kissy
on a
faces
plate
at
with
you?
your
Look at
finger.
you, he's all
Nothing
grown up.
up.
Gucci, 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 Gucci.
Hey, shut the fuck up, bro. Hey, don't patronize me.
指じゃな
Oh,
くて
you
唇です
noticed.
You wanna go, huh?
関節キスは約束だ
I
ぞ
used my lips though, not my finger. It's a chance for an indirect kiss. Gucci, Gucci.
うわ汚ね
Yeah. I hate women. They're gay.
So mean.
知恵ね
I am gay.
私も引くわ
I am
外で一
gay.
体何
We
勉
can
強して
fix
きてる
that.
の
Chiene.
Hey, no.
Chiene. I'm put off too. Why did they teach you? What did they teach you while you were away?
知恵ねえのオリ
I
ジナルだ
thought
から
that one up myself.
まったく知恵ねえは不潔だな
Really? You are really indecent.
Remember that conversation where they were like, "I'm more looter than you"?
てめえは何してんだカモシだ
What the hell are you doing, Kamoshida?
I don't know.
Fuck off.
僕も手伝いだ
Kamoshida's a piece of shit.
True, 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 true.
Open. Rocky, lick, lick, lick.
汚れを舐めとってんじゃね
Little, little, little,
Eh?
little,
Don't clean with
little.
your tongue, damn
It's
it.
the JoJo licking of the cherry. Little, 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 little. Ooh, come here.
やめるんだその需要はない
Stop. There's zero demand for that.
Ugh. The dining hall show was nosy. Haru-chan even screamed a little.
また見てくる
Alright, I'll look around again.
It would be funny if his gun went off, bounced off the wall, and went through straight through his skull.
Alright. It seems me pistol carrying is
Bro
backfired.
is literally Mr. Krabs.
Money's noisy, Bob. I got hemorrhoids.
I need my money, yarn! I
I
wasn't.
need medication, Boy Bob. I'm fucking dying.
One absent-mindedly watching the clock. I wondered if she'd seen anything on her stomach when she checked. It felt like she was waiting for the feast to start. Wait, did she cause the landslide to kill the photographer then?
No,
Okay,
she didn't know she was a wolf yet.
I figured. I was just trying to hypothesize. When Kanzo returned and declared the start of the feast, I felt like there would be trouble. No one was against
Also,
it.
the rock side didn't kill him. He was torn to shreds, remember?
Mm-hmm.
もういいんじゃねえか、おやっさん。
Both you think it's enough, old man.
Takumi said that instead of drinking from the cup.
なんだ、匠。
What?
こんなことをやんなくてもよ。
Why keep this up?
狼は
The wolves don't want to kill the humans.
Of course he would be the one to suggest that.
君はそこまで楽天的かね。事態は全く予断を許さぬぞ。
Okay. Look, just how naive are you? You don't understand the situation at all.
Was that a yawn?
No, I just came in my pants.
Titus?
That sounds like John. Fucking
Weirdo. Do you need to sleep?
no.
Okay.
何がだよ。
Go wash your
What
face,
are you getting
bitch.
at? Go wash my face? Why?
It'll wake you up.
昨晩はたまたま
I'm
王が
awake.
指定したものを狼が襲おうとしたから守
No
られ
one
たの
died
だ。
simply because the wolves went for the one who was protected by the spider.
That was exactly it. Every time we see this scene, bro, Grandma just knows. Yasunaga, Haru, and even Tei had turned hostile last time. It was best to assume that they were the wolf's blessing would accept it and begin in the murders.
自分を除けば、
The
雲が核を
spiders
使う
couldn't
対
protect
象として選
themselves,
べるの
meaning
は
that they
14
could pick
人。
one out of 14
14分
people.
の1は
One
100分率にして
14th is about
7% 程
7%.
その
You
業界に
calculate that all on your own?
攻め
No.
損ねた宴による
I
狼
think
べらしを
I
進
think
めるべ
you
きではない
should
の
be
かね。
thankful for a good fortune
Relax.
and continue using the feast to dispose of the wolves.
The
No,
wolf.
you left. People are gonna fucking die.
Sorry, I'll be more
more
whatever, melatonin, whatever they call it.
Melatonin.
No, wrong word. Hold on. More, yeah,
Oh.
mellow.
0% だと思って
I
い
was thinking
る
of
ね。
another word.
I
Monotone.
believe it to be 0%.
お前、やっぱ何か知ってんじゃないのか。
You really,
今何が起きてんの
you really
You're
do
both
know
human, bro.
something, don't you? What's going on here?
それは知らんわ。
I don't know.
じゃあなんでそんなことが言い切れんだ。
Then why are you so certain?
そんなに事態を甘く
I
見ている。
really believe you
そういう
should
だ
be
けだがね。
realistic about our situation.
いいか。人間ってのは
Listen,
何もなきゃ平和な生
humans
き
are
物だ。
generally peaceful creatures. Really? Really, that's
No, really?
Is that the
I
argument?
never knew
Is that
that.
the argument you're going for? You ever been to Manhattan? You see people kicking each other's asses in the street for seemingly no reason.
Understandable.
So you believe that humans are intrinsically good?
なんだか知らねえが。
I don't know about
I
it.
don't know.
見出したら危険だから
You see, I grew up in a small town where people used to respect each other. I don't
I
know
grew
much
up
about
in a
this
small
stuff.
town.
But
I'm taking your shit.
Peace is kept up because it's dangerous to ruin it. As long as it's protected, most people are safe.
現に昨日の宴じゃ
You know how no one got hanged yesterday?
的に
We
も
had wolves
あ
with
の場
us,
には
right?
狼がいたんだ。
How did it turn out that way?
You know what kind of confuses me?
What?
Well, I know this is Rikako's route, and Haraki's had a change of heart. But in the beginning, he wanted to save Rikako, Mako, and Chiemi. After that little, like, thing, he kind of just pooped. So he's
Well,
just...
he didn't really aim to save Rikako. She was just going to come along with Mako. He was just trying to save Mako because she was a little girl, and he knew that Rikako wanted to go wherever she went. So he was like, yeah, in the interest of like keeping Mako happy as well because she had grown attached to Uematsu. So he was like, yeah, I know you two are close, and I'm bringing her, so you might as well come.
Oh, okay.
それは希望的観測だと言うんだ。単に票を集め損ねて失敗しただけかも
He
しれん
didn't
だろう
really
が。
have a reason to bring her along other than that.
Yeah.
You're being too optimistic. You simply failed to get the correct distribution of votes.
No, you're misunderstanding. I'm saying when we first came back, we remembered the events, so he was like prompted, like set on saving Chiemi. But now it's kind of just he just talks about like Rikako and Mako, I think. Does that make sense?
He does. He probably wants to bring see anyone with them
Yes.
if he can. But he has feelings for Rikako-san as well.
I know,
So
yeah.
take a look at it.
おっちゃんを守ろうとして票を散らしたのか
Honestly,
もしれない
just
しね
pick one and stick with it.
I think so.
Let's probably split up the vote to protect you.
Everyone stared at Mochi in surprise.
もっちどういうこと
What do you mean?
いや僕とやっすんと香織
Yeah,
ママがおっち
no
ゃん
one
に入れ
voted
た
for
後
Uncle
誰も入
after
れなかったじゃん
Yasun's mommy Fiori and I, right?
あと1票くらいは入りそうな
We
もんなの
needed
に
just one
入んなか
more
ったよ
vote.
ね
But they
とな
did
る
it.
と
That makes it seem like the rules conflicted one of their own.
じゃあ
So there's wolves among those that came after?
待って
Wait, are you saying
私
I'm
が
a
狼
wolf?
だっていうのいやいや
Yes, that's
Oh.
exactly what we're saying.
お茶に突っかかりたかっただけだごめん
Hey, I just wanted to mess with Uncle. Sorry.
Of course. Mochi had reached the same conclusion I had. I couldn't tell if he was that sharp or if it was just so simple anyone could figure it out.
鹿持ちのうかつな発言を真に受けないでいただきたいが
I'd
ね
appreciate it if you could just take Chica Mochi's casual remarks
楽観視
seriously.
はすべきではない
But that was a possibility. We can't be too optimistic.
だったら人が死んでもねえのに人を殺すってのかてめえ
So
は
what? You're gonna hang someone even though no one died?
もう死んでる
Someone has already died! Mamiya-san's sudden shouts attracted everyone's attention.
何なん
Or what?
Yeah,
橋本さんは人間
yeah,
扱いじゃない
Hashimoto.
Hello? Hashimoto-san wasn't a person to you?
うるせえなありがとう
Shut up. What happened to him is terrible. But that's not like that was done by one of us.
どうしてそう言い
Why
切
are
れる
you
の
so certain?
狼の殺しと汚れは
The chance for wolf killings and the corruption are two different things.
匠兄ちゃん
Takumini-chan, can I have a moment?
なんだよちえみ
What is it?
私もさ
I don't want to
人を
kill
殺したい
anyone,
なんて思ってない
but
け
I am a bit worried.
どでも新内様の
If we're to follow
手に従う限り
Shinai-sama's rules,
私たち
the
が
only way for us to fight the wolves is to hang them in the
宴で
feast.
くくるしかないってその手段
I'm
を放棄
worried
して
that
しまっ
throwing that away would mean the death of us all.
全滅
いやだからな
Hey, I just...
だから
That's
その
why
手段を
people
放棄
might
させ
start
よ
to
うとす
think
る
that
人こそが
anyone
狼
suggesting
だ
to
って
throw this method
そう
away
思
is
い出す人
actually
が
a
出てく
wolf.
るかもしれないって
Chikubi looked around and noticed the chill in the air about him. He noticed that a certain worry had begun mixing with a certain suspicion.
肝臓じいちゃん
Kanzo,
今日はくくるさもなく
We're hanging someone today. Refuse that and you're a friend of the wolves.
知恵み
I
も
don't want to kill anyone either.
雨が
So,
匠は甘
but
すぎる
not as soft as Takumi.
ほら
See what I had in
I'm
mind?
going to never get hurt.
I'm going to hang you.
ああどうするってんだ
Hang Nilbug.
Well, that's what we are supposed to do. We didn't decide who to hang yesterday. You think that's gonna change?
Just indecisive every day of the feast. Nobody ever dies.
昨日とは違えだろ匠に
Not everything's the same. The outsider lady and the lunatic have probably got something to say.
そうですね彼らの言い
Hey,
分を
that's
聞いて
true.
そ
Let's
れで
hear
も
them
みん
out.
なが殺人を拒否
And
する
even
の
if everyone is against
はもう
still,
仕方ない話だ
the fuck are you doing?
ですね
I was reading
感
those
じ
You find
little
it?
line. I thought
Alright.
anyway.
You got what? You want to say that's what? You fucking tried to aim at me? Tony Pepperoni, huh?
No. I thought it said the outsider guy and the lunatic woman.
You're fucking delusional. Anyway, let's hear them out. And if
Thanks,
everyone
Tony.
is against killing in spite of, you're welcome. If everyone is against killing in spite of what they say, there'd be nothing left for us to do, right?
そんなことは起きん
That ain't happening.
じゃあいいじゃあとにかくやってみろよ
Speak up, you two. We won't get anywhere otherwise.
じゃあ
I'll start
私が
then.
話します私は
I
ヘリ
am
の
the
保護者だった
snake. Huh?
本当ですか
No, you are a snake, not the snake.
ちゃんと印
Fucking
があったっ
snake
て
in the
言うんで
grass
す
is
か
what you are.
Women.
そうよ
Yes, I
だ
am.
からきちんと
That's
Tell
why.
me about it.
一人の正体を調べたのよ
That's why I used my power to look into someone. There was no way.
しかし だからといって今明かすのは危険ではないのかね。蛇の
But
カゴは
isn't that
極め
dangerous
て
to
重
reveal
要な。
now? The snake is extremely important.
それを踏まえ
I'm
ても
saying
内示するべ
that
き
I
結果
found
が
out
得られた
something
ので
that makes up
話し
for
てるん
that.
ですよ。山脇多江さんは
Tay is a
狼よ。
wolf. The mood of the feast suddenly did a complete 180 again. Why are you just capping?
こやつは狼よ。あんたが狼だって言
Liar!
ってるのよ。
You're the
こ
wolf
っちは
here. They screamed and were about to charge at each other. The others had to hold them back.
ばあちゃんやめろ。
Bachan,
ばあちゃんを
stop.
疑ったりはし
No
ねえ。
one's suspecting you.
間宮さんやめてよ。
Mamiya-san, stop! This won't help anyone. A strange fervor filled the small hall. I was getting really uncomfortable here.
他に蛇のカゴを名乗る方はおられませんか？
Do we have any others claiming to be the snake?
何を
What's
言うのよ
that。supposed to mean?
叫ばないでください。あなたは本物か
Please
もしれ
don't
ないけど
shout. If you really
だ
are
っ
a
たら冷
snake,
静
then
に
keep
してれ
it
ばいいん
cool.
だ。僕らが間宮さんを信
Be
じ
like me. I'm cool
他に
without
蛇の
even
カゴしか
trying.
名乗り出ないことが
The
条件。
lack of another snake is one of the conditions for us to believe you are the real one. Again, do we have any other snakes?
Actually, you were not very cool last game. It was because it was part of your chart.
Hey, fuck you! Fuck you! You're calling me not cool. That's not cool. You're not cool, okay?
No, you're
I'm not cool, and I am cool.
You're super cool. I just know why you weren't last round. Uh-oh. What was my best option here? Since I was the real snake, she was definitely a fake who was clearly talking with ill intent. That meant I had to out myself. Otherwise, she would take control of the situation. That was the right thing to do. The right way to go about it. I knew that well. But I couldn't help but feel that I was in an extremely difficult situation here. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I want to reveal. I don't know if it's the best idea, though. Am I gonna die anyway? It's not gonna work well, but let's do it. Now wasn't the time to rely on baseless intuition. If I kept my silence now and tried to come out as a snake later, I couldn't expect my words to hold much weight. Shut up. It was okay. Given the situation, I was... Really? You wanted me not to reveal it? I could get people to believe me over Mamiya-san.
すみません。
At that moment, I became the target of everyone's attention. I felt like they were boring holes in me. This ain't gonna go well.
僕が蛇です。
I am the snake.
What?
不妻子さんが蛇のカゴ車を名乗られました。
So now
他に
Fusaichi
はいま
has
せんか？
declared himself the snake. Anyone else?
3人名乗り出る可能性はあ
Do
る
you
のか。
really think a third person will step up?
ないと思いますが、念のためです。
Oh, what was that one movie where basically they were looking for the one soldier? I think it was like oh fuck, I can't remember his name, but like everybody started standing up and saying that they were the one that the people were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically it was everybody protecting the real guy. By standing up and saying, no, it's me.
あなたが
No,
狼
it's
ね。
So it was like everybody taking the blame for
今
him.
狼が2人も明らかになってるのよ。
You're a wolf, aren't you? Can't you all tell? Now a second wolf has revealed themselves. Mamiya-san's outburst was also expected. She spent some time ranting afterwards, but piped down after Kanzo told her to shut her mouth.
どっちかが本物だってのは間違いないん
Is
だ
it
よ。
safe to assume that one of them is telling the truth?
そう思うけど、
I believe
ちなみに
so.
不妻子さんは
Incidentally,
蛇として
who
昨
did you
日誰を
investigate
調べ
with
ら
the
れたんです
power
か？
of the snake, Musashi-san?
野里さんを調べました。
Masato-san.
Oh, so you can't even say that you've investigated her.
Right. No, if you did investigate her, right, then they wouldn't really believe you because you'd be like, oh, that's convenient. You investigated the woman who you're also accusing of being a snake. That
確か
does
に
thing
私は
too.
人だが。だからといって無実を
While I am indeed a human, that isn't enough to prove my innocence.
狼なら 本当のことも言え
If
る。
he were a wolf, he'd just tell the truth.
それは確かですが、
That is true, but
The reception to my claim was rather dicey. There were those who believed me and those who doubted me from the start and still did. I didn't feel like I changed anyone's minds.
どうするのよ。
What are we
これ。
supposed to do?
そんなに悲観するところじゃない。少なくとも判断の材料は
We're
十
now
分に
is
出て
not
る。
the time for
差し当たって
pessimism.
は、
We still have enough to go off of to make a decision. So for the time being,
Blame the one who was throwing outbursts, no
記
offense.
者と兄ちゃんとタエバを
we
順
hang
番
the
にくくる。
reporter, then the city boy,
Jeez.
and then Taiba.
Wait, what? A dumbfounded silence dominated the hall for a few seconds as everyone struggled to process what he had said.
いや、なんでなんだよ、おやっさん。
Sorry, I was just selling somebody food.
No, take your time.
Yeah, no, somebody came to my dorm room and was like, "Yo, you got any food that you want to sell me?" I was like, "I got cookies." He's like, "Nah, I'm good."
Okay,
And then he walked off.
no worries.
Old man. Wait, fucking wrong word. Old man. What are you thinking?
狼はくくらね
Whoa,
ば
come
な
up
ら
to
ん。
be higher.
Bro, I'm not a wolf.
ちょっと待ってください。証拠はと
Hold
もか
up
く、
a minute.
現状で誰が
Evidence
一番怪しい
aside,
かは
it's
一目
obvious
瞭
who's the
然。
most suspicious one here is right.
人となりで判じるとやられ
You'll
る。
get off if you try to judge this with your nature.
He wasn't exactly wrong. On the other hand, my nature was suspicious, so it felt like there was a strong, unbiased doubt towards me. It wasn't fair to base it on double standards, but the people of Yasumizu would just look at me the same way as Mamiya-san if I complained about that.
牧島勘
Let
三さ
me
ん、
ask you
質問
something,
です。
Kanto Makishima-san.
あなたがおっしゃるのは怪しいも
Your
のはく
logic
くる
is
であっ
based
て、
around
名
hanging
乗り出た
anyone
過護者は
suspicious,
皆く
not
くる
simply hanging
では
those
ない
who
わけで
claim
す
to
よ。
have guardians, right?
さもないと、彼女は
Otherwise,
今後一切
no
名
one
乗り出
else
なくな
would
るはず
dare
だ。
claim to have a guardian
安全が
after.
証明された場合
If
は、
they can
くく
prove
る必要はあ
themselves
りませんよね。
clean, there wouldn't be a need to hang them, right?
じゃが今は
But right now,
そうですね。
exactly.
今は皆
Right
怪
now, I
しいという
believe
ところ
all
だ
of
と
us
思いま
are
す。
suspicious.
だからこ
So
そ
you、shouldn't be jumping to
今
hang
怪
the
しい
three
3
of
人は
us
まだ
just
くくら
yet.
なくてもいいはずです。
僕も賛成です。夫妻子さん
I
と間宮
agree.
さんは、
I believe
あ
that
と何回か
Hisashi-san
鍵を
and
使ってもらうべ
Mamiya-san
きだ。
should try using their guardians again and again.
Yasunaga sure was reliable. He jumped to the conclusion I was going to make ahead of time and told everyone, increasing its credibility more than I could have. Kanzo didn't look satisfied, but it did seem like he couldn't find solid grounds to argue with.
おい、兄貴。結局
So
どう
what
す
are
ん
we
だよ。
supposed to do now,
川に票入れときゃいいの
Anaki?
か。
Should he vote for the old hag?
Could it be possible that she's a wolf twice in a row? Because, I mean, Kiyonosuke was a human.
Why would a wolf hag vote to hang another wolf?
I don't know, but I'm just saying they're thinking that she's one. I don't
むしろ
believe
タ
it,
イバー
though.
にも言えない。それで、
It would
今日以降、
do her no
夫妻
good
子さんと
to
間宮さん
throw
は
another
引き
wolf
続
under
き
the bus.
誰かを選んでもらう。
Quite the opposite. At any rate, since we'll put Hisashi and Mamiya-san aside for now, we'll have to vote for someone else.
誰か
Maybe Chikamochi's a
調
wolf.
べるものを皆で決めてしまう手もあるかと思うがね。
Okay. Here's the thing, right?
What?
I think you just got yourself killed.
Yeah, but at least we'll get something from it, right? Or we get the achievement.
Probably, yeah.
それも考
Yeah,
え
so
たん
we
です
shouldn't
が
have revealed that. But then how would
誰を
that go
選
any
ぶかも
better if you
判
think
断材
about
料に
it?
すべきかと。
I guess she would have went crazy eventually.
Yeah,
That's so weird that you get killed
I
for...
consider that too, but I believe voting for someone else has more merit.
It's all because
Wait.
they listen to Kanzo.
Here's the thing, right?
なるほど。
So now that Mamiya
合理
knows
的で
who the
全員の
real
役
snake
に
is,
選択をし
and
てい
the
る。
other wolves know that
特定のものを
Hisashi
不
is
自
the
然に
real
阻う
Oh,
選
they're
択は
is
ない
the。real snake, they're going to kill him, yes.
Gotcha.
However, I don't think Mamiya is smart to realize that after that happens, it's pretty much confirmed that Fusaishi was not a wolf and that she is.
Yes. Oh,
So
do you...
they would be getting her killed, but she doesn't think that far ahead.
Gotcha. Yeah, she's too fueled by anger that nobody cares about.
Excited.
And dying.
Hashimoto or anything else like that. So, yeah, I think she would essentially be getting herself killed as well.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
you had stayed silent, I don't know, I forget what exactly happens, but it's a far safer option.
Yeah, I was figuring that was the safer option, but since we kind of are trying to get the achievements, and I want to see what happens, I went for it anyway. It's fine.
I see. You're saying we should take a vote based on everyone's logic and not a vote based on people who may be covering for one another.
Welcome back, Starfire, and yes, this is how they do the feast.
そういうことで
We're
す。
about to die anyway.
皆さんにもう少しわかりやすく説明しますね。
Well,
Welcome back!
exactly. I'll put it another way so the rest of you understand easier.
明日から久石さんと間
Starting
宮さん
tomorrow, Fusaishi-san and Mamiya-san will investigate their own targets and announce the results.
それでいつか互いに相矛盾す
Eventually,
る
they
結果がま
should
た
reach
出
a
るはずです。
mutually contradictory
この時
outcome.
に改めて
When that
二
time
人がど
comes,
ちらをくく
we
るか
can
決めれば
decide
いい。
which of them to hang.
例えばタイバーが本当に人
For
だとすれば
example, if Taiba
タイバー
really
は間
is
宮さんが
human,
偽物
she
だと
knows
わか
that
るから
Mamiya-san is
正
lying,
しく間
and
宮
thus
さんに
will
投票
know
できる。
she's right to vote for her.
そうよ。
That's right, I know!
Why is she nervous?
逆にタイバーが狼でも
Because
す
she
で
just
に
got
敵対
accused of
関
being
係
a
とな
wolf.
った
Wouldn't
間
you be
宮さん
nervous?
とは
Yeah.
投票でも敵対せざるを得ないわけで。
A little, but if I knew I wasn't, I probably would, like, you know.
But even if Taiba is a wolf, Mamiya has already gone out of her way to become her enemy, so Taiba will have to vote against her regardless.
行動を縛ることができる。
That way,
あえて
Mamiya's
人側
son
の投
can
票をしてごまかす
restrict
と
her
いうことができ
actions
ない。
and won't be able to sway the humans' votes in any way.
そう考えると、タイバーの行動
When
は
you
すで
take
に
that
縛
into
られている。
account, Taiba's actions are
今
already
急いでくくる
restricted.
必要はないんで
There's
す。
no need for us to rush now.
それよりは他に
You
行
mean
動を
it's
縛ら
more
れてる
important
や
to
つを増やす
prioritize
方が
restricting more people's actions in the same way?
そう。それでその結果、久石さんと間宮さ
Right.
ん、
And
どちらが
eventually,
怪しいか確定した
once
時
we
点で、
determine whether
それまでの
Fusaishi or
結果を総ざらい
Mamiya-san
し
is
て、
lying, we'll review all the results up until then.
それで必要なら、改めてくくればいいんじゃな
And
いで
if
しょ
we
うか。
need to, we'll just hang them afterwards.
今の説明で
Did
分
any
かっ
of
た
you
もん
get
はおるか
that?
はい。
Yes.
Yeah,
私も分かった。
I did.
このまま
So what are you
手
saying?
がかり
Is
が
that...
増えるのを待つってことですよね。
Mm.
そして
So what you're saying is to wait for more clues to come out and vote for anyone who wasn't investigated today?
俺は
I'm against hanging, but if that's what y'all are
そ
gonna
れを
choose,
全員が選ぶ
then I want to go
ま
with
だしも
Yasu's
ヤスの
plan.
方針
I agree. I believe it is best not to treat those who claim to have guardians
看護師を名乗る方。
しかし
Hmm.
早期
But
に
if we
狼の
manage
数
to
を減ら
eliminate
す
a wolf early
心理
on,
的な
the
圧迫
rest
によって
will
ミスを
feel
誘発することも
psychologically cornered and more likely to slip up.
少なくともボンクラ野郎がブツ
At
ブ
the
ツ言って
very
るってのは
least,
いい選
the
択ってこ
fact
とな
that
んじゃねえの
Blockhead's
か
complaining means that this is a good idea, doesn't it?
I wanted to point out how rude that was, but chose to keep quiet after realizing I wasn't in a position to just speak my mind.
おやっさん
Old man,
もう票を取れ
let's vote already.
And Kanzo probably hadn't changed his mind. But the fact that he was letting the vote start meant he wasn't denying that going with Yasunaga's plan was logical. He probably acknowledged that the plan made a certain amount of sense, too. He was just too proud to admit it. It wasn't just the players' power relationships and the rationality slash validity of their actions that held influence here. It was also their personalities, preference, and standing. In that respect, politics were a game, and the Feast of the Yomi Purge was politics, meaning the feast was a game of sorts. Anyway, I wouldn't be gathering any votes for this round, and neither would Mamiya-san. No, wait. Wasn't this bad? Yep.
票を取らないことを希望するやつは
Does anyone not want to vote?
Takumi raised his own hand. Chiemi hesitated, but didn't go for it in the end, leaving him all alone.
わかった
Fine.
もういい
That's enough.
I told you it'd repeat. And then we die.
神座からククルモンを打ってけ
We'll vote who to hang, starting from the head.
The voting began with no regard for my concerns.
お前
You!
Me again? What a messed up old timer.
わしは記者の女
I
に
was voting for the journal lady.
As expected, he voted for the most suspicious one out there.
私はやっ
I vote for you. I don't know about the others, but I know for sure you're a wolf.
Go right ahead.
どうぞご勝手に
Amiya seemed to have regained some of her cool. Though she already had 2 votes, she could probably tell she wasn't gonna get much more after this.
俺は昨日と同様
I'm
メイコに入れる
I'm going with Mako again.
Rose targeting the child.
ムロ様
He fucking hates children!
メイコに入れるなら
Please, if you are going to vote for Mako, vote for me instead.
あんたも怪しいがそうやってかばうのがもっと怪しく見えんだ
Down
よ
with the
Your
kids.
sister too. But
Yeah,
trying to
with the
cover
sickness.
for her makes her even squishier.
I can't do it now.
Are you down with the straight
Get down with the sickness. If Mako got one more vote, perhaps it would be best to try to lead things in another direction. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city
リカコさん
to see the collaborate. I'll vote. Wait, I can't do a voice for her. Damn it!
I'll vote for Rikako-san.
Okay, to make her shy. I'll vote for Rikako-san. Or you could do it if you're the thing.
その態度は
More
安水のあな
prejudice
た方
against
の
the
身を滅
village
ぼす
heads.
この
If
際
this
忠
turns
告
out
さ
to
せて
be
いた
the
だくわ
undoing of the people of Yasumizu, don't say I didn't warn you.
マサト様
It is alright,
いいのです
Asanta-sama. Who will you vote
そ
for?
れより
私は久石君が怪しいという
I
思いを
still
まだ捨
think
てておらない
Kusaishi is suspicious, but it's
材
true I
料が
want
欲
more
しいのは
proof
確
first.
かだ
So with that
そ
in
んな
mind,
芹沢知恵右
I'll vote
What?
for Tsuyami Serizawa.
Baby girl?
なんで私が
Why me?
誰の味方かはっきり
Because
しな
you
いから
don't seem to be on
隠れべきで
anyone's
ないと言っ
side.
てみたり
First you say we
かと
shouldn't
思え
take
ば村を
anyone,
突き放
then
して
you
みたり
suddenly forsake Takumi.
Baby girl, don't worry, I'll protect you.
そうですね
I see your point.
私は
I
当
was
たり前
trying
に
to
迷
do
っ
the
てるつも
humane
りだったけ
thing
ど
and hesitate.
みんなもう
But
当
I
たり
guess
前に
everyone
殺す
else
ことを
already
決めてる
decided
み
to
たいだ
kill.
やっぱ嫌い
This
で
is
すわ
why I hate
こんな
this
狂った
crazy
村
village. Oh shit, she knows. Chiama's cold words filled the hall with an awkward silence. That was proof there were some. She was what?
She's the badger.
Possibly. Is she? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. There was proof that some people out there knew, but they couldn't deny exactly what she said. But just as I was wondering how things came to this.
僕は上松さんに
I'm voting for
理由は
Uematsu-san.
昨日
As
自
for
分に
why,
投票する
it's
なんて
because of that big
彼
ass
がパ
she
フォーマ
put
ンスを
on
されたから
yesterday when she asked to be
Is
voted for.
Rikako dying?
あれは知恵ねえの後追いだし
It
考え
wouldn't
な
be
し
her
の
out
失
if
速だ
she
と思いま
died,
す
would it? I believe she was trying to copy Chiene without thinking it through and failed.
あれは不自然というだけで
You'd vote for her just because you found that unnatural?
いいのです
It is quite alright.
よくはないあなたは少し
No, it
自
isn't.
分の命に
You
対して
should
無責
value
任
your
すぎま
own
す
life a little more, Rikako-san.
Why should it matter? I am all that is left of the
ないです
Uematsu,
か
and there are those who wish me dead.
上松は私
No one will miss me.
望んで死んだ
Roxas, shut up, Roxas. No one would miss me.
命く
So
らい
if I have a chance to throw my life
無
away,
責任に
I wish to take it.
りっちゃんかっけー僕はそ
Wow,
こまでは
that's
言え
a
ないや
cool Rikon.
さて
I
僕の
could
番だけ
never
ど
go that far. Anyway, My turn.
出番だよ。
You're going to fly like a bird.
何が出番だ貴様
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
The
I'm
boat
telling
was...
you what? I'm telling you to fucking jump off a cliff. Fly like a bird. You
Go fly a
fucking
kite,
cunt.
uncle. Currently, Mamiya and Rikako were sitting at the top with 2 votes each, while Meiko, Chiemi, Kyunosuke, and I had 1 each. But just when it came to me, it was the youth's turn to vote.
鴨志田に乗っかるわけじゃねえが、
Uh-oh.
野里のボンクラに
I ain't doing this because what Kamoshida said or anything, but I'm voting for Nosato Blockhead. You don't need no village heads here.
This is really going out of balance.
私はそこ
I
まで
wouldn't
言
go
わないけ
that
ど、
far.
投票さ
But
れた
since
か
you
ら
voted for
入
me...
れられても文句は言いませんよね。
Wait a fucking minute. Okay, so
What?
the crow is still here, right? The crow
Yeah, so...
is likely not. Yeah, because nobody has died yet. So if they do hang a person that you checked, and it's revealed that they are human, like you said, that would give credence to you being the real snake.
Yeah. So maybe this is the good route. Maybe.
Maybe.
I wouldn't go that far, but since you voted for me, I have no objections voting for you, Nosato-san.
というわけで、
So that's my
チームの
vote.
1票もどうぞ。
貴様
Why you?
私も、
Why I
野
gotta?
里さんでい
Fine
い。
with Nosato-san, too.
あなたは
We don't need you
もういら
anymore.
ない。
Get him. With a surge of 4 consecutive votes, Kyunosuke had taken the lead. There were just 4 left, including me.
私に
I vote for myself.
あくまでそのスタンスですか。今日は死にかねませんよ。
So you're sticking to that, are you? You do realize it's unlikely you died today?
I
それ
do
で
not care.
野
Still,
里様が
I do not believe
死んでもよいとは
Nosato-sama should die. Hey, shush. What other voice do you already give her?
思いません。
She's so...
I'm not telling you to give her a different voice, I'm just fucking saying.
Oh, you're just messing with me. I think she's kind of like Aiga, so because she speaks very slowly and soft, so it's something like... Still...
リカコさん
I don't know if it there's...
No, but that doesn't
リカコ
mean
さ
you
んの方
should
が
die
よ
in
ほ
my
ど死んでよい
stead.
わけが
Is he gonna confess his love?
おじいちゃん。
The old man.
Something
vote for
about
the old
mature
man.
Mako scares me.
Bah.
マキシマ様は
Mako,
狼ではないわよ。
Makishima-sama is no wolf.
メイコ、
じゃあ、
Bah. Then
I can't believe you want to do that to her.
おじいちゃん。
the other old man.
Oh, coming good.
あ
He's taking his shit.
おじいちゃん。
Old man. I go to the old man.
What was up with this vote? Kyunosuke had 4 votes while Mikako had 3. My options were to either co-sign Kyunosuke to his fate, throw Rikako-san into danger, or vote for someone else entirely and leave Mamiya-san to deal with that dilemma. I wonder if we get a choice. In other words, leaving it up to a confirmed liar. No, I couldn't. I was confident that I had interpreted Rikako-san's actions correctly. So I...
野里清之助さんに。
Ooh.
We're dead.
You voted for the guy that you said was a human.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, someone had to break
す
the
みませ
tie.
ん。僕はあなたが狼だとは思わない。しかし、
I'm sorry. I don't believe you're a wolf. It's just...
Mamiya-san was the only other one with 2 votes. Even if I voted for her, there was no way she'd vote for herself. So trying to pit Kyunosuke against her would be pointless. However, I knew telling him that wouldn't do him any good.
リカコさんを失うわけにはいかなかった。
I can't afford to lose Rikako-san.
Aw, I knew those words were probably the last thing he wanted to hear. Uh-oh, still. I couldn't let that excuse, that reason, go unsaid. Not when he said he could understand it too.
そうか。
I see.
This made 5 votes. Morally, everyone understood it was the humans that deserved to survive, not the wolves. But in the end, Kiyonosuke had been unable to prove his life held more meaning than a wolf who'd reveal useful information while still alive.
一応
I vote
私
for
は上松さん
Uematsu-san.
に
I
理
believe
由
her
は
actions
行
are
動が不自
unnatural.
然だから。
縄持ってこい。
Bring the rope.
Oh shit.
We're making him walk the plank.
5. Prepare for the feast when the evening mists arrive. Everyone was singing prayer to Shinai. Shinai-san's guardians are. I couldn't tell who had started it, or when they did so. 8. Death of the damned Yomibito is the mandate. The sobbing mixed with singing made it seem like an old funeral, but it was actually an execution. Painfully, slowly, we walked through the path leading to the cliff next to Saranaga. I was already used to this thanks to all the cleanups. 7. The corrupt Yomibito rise to oppose the mountain. Before I knew it, even Mamiya-san and I had joined the singing, creating a perfect unity in the group. Eventually, we reached our destination. It was downhill beyond the trees wet with dew, and a grass field covered in stones making the lives of those who used to live here. Strangely enough, the aged pine tree right at the end could be seen easily despite the mist. As well as we stopped, so did the song and emotion.
Nosata-sama.
Nosata-sama,
申し訳あり
forgive
ま
me
せ
for
ん。
my powerlessness.
リカコさん。
There is
Eat
nothing
this.
to forgive.
He gave me a glance.
言ったからには、リカコさん
You
は貴
have to
様が
protect
守る。
Rikako-san.
That was all he said.
わかりました。
I understand.
I didn't actually want to say that. It didn't sound like he simply meant to protect her for the rest of the feast when he said that. But the survivors had the obligations to honor the dead's last wishes.
よろしい
Are you sure of
ですか
this?
ああ。あなたに背を押
To
されるな
have
ら
you
ば、
push my back has
それもま
been
た
a long cherished
本
ambition of
望で
mine.
す。
Poor guy. I do like him. Like he's better than before, but damn.
落ちなかれ
Rise not.
落ち、
Right?
中へ。
And then Nosato's body fell to the bottom of the misty cliff, and the hanging rope stopped due to the fatal impact. He let out a horrifying death wail. Afterwards, we all returned to the dining hall with Kiroi and I served a light lunch while time passed by. Everyone tried to act as normal as possible. I wonder if we picked the other option that he wouldn't have died.
No.
Really?
He would have died.
Oh, really? He would have died anyway?
Yeah.
Wow. However, it was clear that they felt guilty for committing murder. Killing someone no one liked and talking as though none of it had ever happened was a horrible group mentality. But that was the truth of the Feast of the Yomi Purge. It was kill or be killed, and unfortunately it was next to impossible to finish the feast without wasting a life.
I just realized. So, since Uematsu had 3 votes against her and fucking Kiyonosuke had 4, right? If you voted for anybody else, Mamiya ended up voting for Uematsu, so they would have been tied, and there was a chance that Uematsu would have died.
Yeah.
So the only way to fully protect her was to vote against a guy that he knew was a human.
I know. Yeah, it was messed
So
up.
that's crazy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hadn't I let someone who would have been purged live so I could save myself? No, that didn't mean this was a failure. This was a high chance my fears were unfounded. I was overthinking things. I knew I was, but for some reason, I felt the presence of beasts. I couldn't help but feel that.
さあ、なんでとかは僕にはわからん。けどなんかね。
Give me 1 sec.
Take your time.
Who knows? I'm not good at reasons, but well,
匠兄がヘビだって言
when
った時
Takumini
嫌
said
な感じが
he
したんだ
was the snake, I had a bad feeling come over me.
ああ今狼様が
Oh,
笑っ
it
た
felt
な
like
っ
I
て
could hear the wolves laughing.
I felt like I now understood that feeling. Had I fallen right into their trap? That worry plagued me all the way through dinner and bedtime. If Hisako Mamiya's false declaration was a suicidal attack meant to weed out the real snake, then there was a chance she'd be coming for me, despite knowing she'd be the prime suspect for sure the next day. In that case, which of the two snakes would the spider protect? Right now, there were two self-proclaimed snakes. Should I have tried to crush Hisako, even if it meant getting a little too desperate and being suspected by the others as a result? No, it was okay. If I was right about Meiko being the spider and Rikako controlling her, then Rikako would surely protect me. If it was between Mamiya-san and I, she'd definitely choose me. Those thoughts bounced back and forth from lunch, all the way until I drowsily wrote someone's name down and put it under my pillow. And then I lost consciousness. She didn't pick us. In the end, I never woke up.
That hurts.
Why? Guess
Because
that
maybe
figures.
Mako isn't the spider.
Yeah. After all, only the spiders themselves knew what they were thinking. I didn't think we'd make it. And that was way too weird with the whole feast thing. I couldn't even tell if it was that what I thought when I died. It was also vague. I lay there in a comatose slumber, and it was there that my life met its end and faded into the mist that covered all. Key? Game over. No key. Nah. We tried. Next time, we'll change it up. Wait. Oh.
You gotta go to the church.
Yep. Clicked it. Right.
And you were wondering why I played the failure sound effect.
I know. No, I know. That's why I was telling you. Did I do it wrong? I didn't find it reasonable whatsoever. Again, we're trying to do it for the achievement as well, remember? So sometimes if I do this stupid thing, there's an achievement, right? Or is there not? I don't remember. Because I haven't gotten a single achievement in this game. So.
それじゃあ間宮久子さん
Alright,
が
let's
本
keep
物
going.
の蛇だと仮定して
Then
進
let
め
us
ますが
continue under the assumption that Hisako Mamiya is the real snake.
家庭って何よ
Oh, what do you mean assumption?
あなたを疑う理由があるとすれば
If
さっ
there
き
was a
GNA が言っ
reason
た
to
ように
doubt you, it would
その
be, as
喧嘩腰ですよ
GNA pointed out, your
間
belligerence.
宮さんはずっと冷静だったじゃないですか
You were so calm
一
all
体
this
どうしたん
time.
です
What happened?
How can I stay calm in a situation like this? I woke up to blood text on my stomach. It's a supernatural phenomenon. And now, I used to find out that one of us here is acting all innocent. There's no way I can stay calm.
Whoa, you liar! This is why you youngins from the city are just...
What did the others think about this exchange? Yeah, she shouldn't say there was blood on her.
ババアが狼だっつうのか
You're saying the old hag's a wolf? Okay, so here's the thing, right? Now, if they do hang Tai, and the crow comes back and says Tai wasn't a wolf, they now know that Mamiya-san was lying.
Yes! How many times do I have to say it?
ババアちゃんとまともに返事しろよ
Old hag, you better think of a good answer to this. Like, are you a wolf?
よしつぐこの
That's the thing, that is the... Oh, shut it down!
分かったも
Huh? Alright, that's enough. Get back to the nursing home, Johnny.
Don't say that! And Yoshi-kun, why are you provoking her?
昨日俺はこのババアに一票入れられて
He
もう
put
すぐ
it
に
to
死
me
にそうだっ
yesterday.
たんだ
I almost died
そ
to
りゃ
him.
怪しいだろうが
That's crazy.
よしつぐお前いい加減にしろ
Yoshi
よ
Tsugu, you better cut it out.
何なんだ
What's up with
バ
you,
フを
lady?
捕まえて金
Why
切
are
り
you
声でよ
freaking and cornering an old woman like that?
あなたに
You
は分から
wouldn't
ないわよ
understand! Oh, This is awful.
くそったれ。
Crap.
ちょっといい
Hey,
か。
people, cool off
全
for
員
a
冷
second.
静になれ。
There's not much space here, but let's sit as far away from each other as you
しばらく
can
黙って
and
頭
calm
冷や
down.
す。いいな、おやっさん。
Self
Is
hydrate.
that alright with you, old man?
Mm-hmm.
次に騒いだもんは殴りつける。
Settle down, or you're getting punched.
Okay.
I don't have my gun apparently. I can't threaten you by shooting you in the fucking foot anymore.
Still, the silence helped people cool off, or at least it helped me. For better or worse, I knew for certain that she was a fake. And right now, I had to act accordingly. But I didn't really know what that entailed. To declare that she was a fake snake, I had to declare I was the real one. However, that meant making myself a target for the wolves. What would I do then? There would be two possible snakes, Hisako and I doubted we would be hanged right then and there. They'd probably have us investigate someone and see who was telling the truth. But I would probably be killed during that process. Oh. The Yomi team was using Mamiya as bait to draw out the real snake. That was the most likely scenario. However, this felt kinda unnatural though. Why did Mamiya claim the role? She was an outsider who had no affinity to the old stories or loyalty for the village. Drawing attention to herself like that was a dangerous move. It was even worse for her since she'd come out as a snake before anyone died, meaning there was absolutely no chance the real snake was out of the game. Then, perhaps it meant that...
もう映画。
Enough.
After 30 minutes, Kanzo resumed the feast.
上松の
Uematsu.
今日取れ。
Fair vote.
What?
カンちゃん
I'm human. You gotta believe me. I'll make you cookie.
あんたはまた
You? Again?
肝臓さん、票を取る前に
Santo-san,
もう一
before we
つ
vote,
確認
there's
してお
something
かない
I'd
とい
like
け
to
ないこと
see.
がある。久石春明さんの今日開示するといった情報の内容です。
Said that he would have some new information for us.
So he remembered. However, I decided not to reveal that I was the snake this time. It might have helped the humans, but I felt like I had to keep it hidden to ensure my own survival. Thus, I had to think of some nonsense. We were given a lot of time though, so I already had more than enough ready.
まず残念ながら僕はここで明かすだけ
First
で
of all, I
自分
still
の
don't have
潔
enough
白を証明
information
で
to
き
prove
るよ
my
うな情
innocence,
報
of
を
course.
まだその点
That
僕は
means
間
I'm
宮
less
さんよりも
capable of
場に
contributing
貢献
than
できないことと
Mamiya-san,
な
and
っ
I would like to make
た
up
そ
for
のこ
that.
とは
それは何の過
Then
去
I
も持ってい
assume
な
that
い
means you don't have
と
a
いう意
gun.
味だと考え
当然のご判断かと。
Seems like the obvious assumption.
はっきり言え。
Say it
You gotta
clear.
lie, okay.
僕には特別な力はありません。
I have no special powers.
With those words, I was also a liar.
ただ僕を生かしてもらえるなら
However, if you
で
let
き
me
る限
live,
り
I
の
will
ことを
do what I
皆
can
さ
to
んの
help
ため
you
にし
all.
ます。
そりゃあ昨日も聞いた。
You said that yesterday.
And I'm saying it again, bitch. Unlike the first time, Kanzo-san seemed kinda interested in what I had to say. Of course, he'd probably throw me out the moment he felt I overstepped myself.
僕は戦略を提示できます。
I can provide you with strategic advice.
というと
Like,
タエさんも間宮さんもくくらない。
don't hang Tai-san or Mamiya-san.
あ
もし山脇タエさんが狼の一員だっ
If
たとして おそらく
Yamawaki-san is
そ
the
の陰
wolf,
謀の
I
中
bet
心
she
人
has
物
the
ではな
brain
いと思う
behind
ん
the,
です。
their tactics.
だから私
I said I'm no wolf!
仮の話です。一方で
It's a what if.
もし間
Now,
宮
if
さんが
Mamiya-san
ヘビ
is
じゃ
just
な
a
かったと
snake,
する。
ヘビに決まってる
Of
でしょ
course I am. No one else came out.
ここで皆さん
Now,
に
I'd
確
like to
認
ask
したいんですが、このゲーム
to actively survive this
読
game,
み意味の
sorry,
宴
I
で
mean the feast,
狼が
the
能
wolves
動
have
的
to
に生き
pretend to
残る
have
には
guardians,
カ
right?
ゴ持ちを詐称するしかないですよね。
その通りです。
Yes.
狼は基本的に受
The
動的に
wolves generally
疑われない
stay
ことを期待して
passive
動
and
くで
lay
しょう
low to avoid raising
それだ
suspicion.
と蛇に
But
いつかが
that
引っかかる
eventually ticks them off to the snake.
それで疑われた時に
Once suspicions are raised, they simply claiming to be humans is no longer good enough.
その瞬間に
Declaring yourself to have a guardian at that moment would seem like a lie too,
だ
which
から
is why
適当な
doing
時
it
に
at a random
自分
time
から
is
看護師
far
を名
more
乗るのが有
effective.
効先に名乗ってしまえ
If
ば
you claim to have a
後
guardian
から誰
first,
かが
then
名乗ったと
anyone
しても
that came
逆
after
に
would
そっち
seem
が
like
嘘
a
くされ
liar.
ますからね
What's your basis for that?
客観的な話ですよ
I'm being objective. That's why it's not
この場で
certain
間
that
宮
you
さ
are
んが
the
確
snake.
定で蛇だ仮に間宮さんが偽
If
物
you
で
really are a
狼
snake,
が
it
嘘な
means
ら
the other two
すでにあ
wolves
な
have
たは
already
他
cut
の
you
二人
off.
から切られてるってことになります
待って
Don't just go off talking like that. What's that
どういうこ
supposed
と
to
なのよい
mean?
きなり
あなたが前面に出たということはあなたが場をかき乱して
While
い
you're
る
making a
間
mess of
他
a
の
feast
狼
in
が
the
手を
front
進め
lines,
て
the
い
other
る
wolves are doing work on their own.
おそらく
Dang, he's
It
so
probably
smart.
wouldn't have been your idea in that case. And they're
もっと
using
注
it,
意深く
you
選
as a
択しているはず
distraction to avoid drawing suspicion to themselves.
だから
That's
あなた
why
が場を
if we
乱そ
can
うとす
ignore
るのを
you
無視できれ
as
ば
you make a mess of
あな
things,
たの
it
脅威
means
は
you wouldn't be
潜
as
伏してい
dangerous
る
as the
他の
wolves
狼
still
より
hide.
大きくない
That's nonsense.
くだらない
I'm the real
私は
snake.
本物のなんだお姉ちゃんが狼で決まりじゃん
Hey, that kinda confirms that you're a wolf.
Huh?
モッチー何か気づいたのか
You notice something, Mochi?
いやだって今のやっすんの話
Well,
への反
look at her
応さ
reaction to what she just
Yeah,
said.
she's not keeping her emotions in check at all.
多分お姉ちゃん
She
自
probably
分
was
の立場に
irritated
気
because
づいて
she
なか
didn't
ったから気づ
understand
いた
her
ん
own
でしょ
position.
今自分が狼じゃないなら
If she wasn't
そ
a
もそも
wolf,
聞かなくたって
she
いい
wouldn't have
話だ
paid
し
any
な
attention to it.
I can't ignore any words in this situation, can
あ
I?
るわけないでしょ
もっち
What's got
どうしたの
into
よ
you,
いきなり
Mochi?
だってそう思ったし
It's
さ
just a thought.
で
But
も
honestly,
やっす
I
んの
agree
意
with
見には
Yasun.
賛成か
You
な
should keep her
お
around
姉ちゃん
and
は
see how
泳
she
が
works.
せれば
あのねモッチ
Listen,
あんま
saying
り
that
適
kind
当
of
なこと
stuff
ばっ
can
かり
place
言ってると
suspicions
君
on
まで疑
yourself.
われるよ
まあ桔梗の振る舞いだしな
But I think
しょう
it's
がないよ
weird.
ね
Don't blame it on me.
じゃあ
Try to
自分のため
speak
じゃ
for
な
the
く
human's
人
sake,
のためにもうちょっと
not
考え
just
て
your
さ
own.
間宮さんが
If
振られる
Mamiya
ことに
san
なっ
got
たら
hanged,
今
it'd
の
be
モッチーの
partially
言葉
your
のせいに
fault.
もなるのよ
プップー怒られた
Oh no, I got scolded.
で
Anyway,
匠兄
if
ちゃん
we're
が
not
誰も
hanging
くくらないって方
Taiba-chan
針にはつ
or
ながるの
Mamiya-san, are we going with
Taiba-san
Takumi
も
Nichan's
Mamiya-san もくくら
idea
ないの
and not hanging anyone at all?
それは
That's
That'd be meaningless. If we didn't lower the number of suspects, it'd be a waste of the free day the spider gave us.
くくらねえのが本当に俺らのためにならねえっての
if hanging really is our best interest, I'll just say one thing.
俺は
I
ばあ
believe
ちゃんを信
in
じ
Ba-chan. I think she wouldn't kill even if she became a wolf.
ばあちゃん
About
を殺しな
that.
んてするはずねえだから俺はばあちゃんを守る
That's why I'll protect her.
What a Chad.
You are a good boy.
ちなみに何も言っ
What
てない
about you,
香織さんは
Kaori-san? You haven't said a thing this whole time.
You know what's weird? Every time they say Kaori-san, I hear Chiamini. Like Chiamini. Am I hearing it wrong?
Yes.
ちなみに
Chinamini.
何も言ってない香織さんはどうなんだ
You just said Kaori-san.
Yeah,
Go
it
back
just,
and do it.
じい
I
さん
know,
は
it just sounds like it.
Oh well. You, wolf guy.
狼が
The wolf is coming!
こっちもいいや
Forget it.
おやっさん
Oh man, what do we do?
タイバーと記者は両方くくる
Hang both Taiba and the journalist.
Huh?
You can only hang one, dumbass.
I know, he's weird.
いやなんでなんだよおやっ
But
さん
why?
Maybe he isn't safe.
狼
But
は
why?
くく
We
ら
gotta
ねば
inspect
な
him.
The wolves gotta hang. No, he's a
そうかもし
monkey,
れ
you
ねえが
Okay,
Dumbass.
yeah, I know, he's just very overly, Hey! Fellow dumbass.
Hey, what? Yeah, I'm a dumbass, but at least I'm fucking smart enough to know that he's a monkey.
I know he's a
Because
monkey, but
literally-
he's just like way out there.
Then why would you fucking check him to see if he's
He wants to hang
a wolf or
somebody you
not?
don't even like. He wants to hang two people at once, and how do you even know that Tay could be Ty, whatever, could be a wolf again? I really don't know.
Well, if one's accusing the other, one of them is definitely going to be a wolf.
Yeah.
確実にするために犠牲を払う。
So he's potentially sacrificing a human
Mm.
to kill off a wolf,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or he could be killing off a wolf and the snake.
How many wolves can they have? I mean, how many humans can they have around? Because there's already 2, so I don't know about a third one.
Humans?
Mm-hmm.
昔から
Anybody who doesn't have a guardian is a human with me.
Okay, I know, but I'm saying there's no limit to how many humans there can be.
Oh no.
Thank you, Rio. No, it was actually Titus all along.
Yes, I was the wolf this whole time.
I am the crow or something. I don't know. He
You're the
didn't.
badger.
No, why do I gotta be the badger?
Yes.
I was just gonna say that first.
Because we're on the same side.
That's true. I guess I am the badger. He then got up, which made him seem larger than usual.
会えば覚悟してくれ。
Kaiba, get ready.
A wolf in sheep's
I
clothing
do
is more than a warning. Papa, black sheep, have you any soul? No, sir, what the hell are wrong? Check me lethal, check me slick. Dirty ditch. Oh, could you tell me how you're sleeping easy? How you're only thinking of yourself? Tell me how do you justify it when all your lies like second nature? Mark my words, one day you will pay. Karma's gonna come collect your debt. Dun, dun. What have I set off?
Yeah, we were so out of sync.
I
Great.
know.
That
Dun, 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 dun.
I knew you for 60
Hey,
years.
hey, this is the bad
You
you.
have yet to
Beware,
meet more than
beware,
anyone else.
spectacle.
安水のために気張ってくれんか。
Won't you put yourself on the line?
It's okay. Once
for
we do
sake?
karaoke, we'll finally get on sync, Titus. His voice was as blunt as always, not changing his expression at all. He pushed out an old acquaintance to what could be her own death. It didn't matter to him if the person was friend or family. He had his own line of thinking and clearly knew what had to be done. So he's a freaking old sap. Got it.
あんたと匠が
Oh, will you
骨
and
拾って
Takumi
く
look
れる
after
ん
my
で
remains?
Wow. And his kind of madness was shared by everyone in Yasumizu.
ばあちゃん、そんな嫌だよ。
But, please, I don't want to.
匠私は狼様じゃない
If you believe
あ
that,
んたが信じてくれるんなら票はあの女に入れとくれその上で
if I
私
killed
が
at
く
home,
くられても
then it must
そ
be
れ
the
は
will
神
of
内様
Shinai
の
sama.
天命
それじゃあ植松の
Alright. Uematsu,
Yes?
今日の票を取る。
we vote.
We didn't even drink the sake, by the way. Did you notice that? It's not a thing in this route.
Yeah, I thought they did already at the
Oh, they
beginning.
did? Okay. Yasunaga was looking at the floor with a pale visage. I probably didn't visit. Yeah, I was about to say that, but I didn't know. I probably didn't look all that different from him. The silent alliance he and I had was crushed by Konzo. It was a moment of defeat for us. The old man's words quickly ended the battle between reason and tradition. Was there any way for us to resist it? Like yesterday, the voting began with the old wolf guy.
我が
Whoa! Whoa! Oh!
He acted the same as before, but the one he pointed at this time wasn't me, but Tay.
あんたいい
Kai-san.
加減なことを
You too? You're a person!
Did he even understand the situation?
記者の女に入れる。
I'm voting for the journalist.
Of course he would.
私も同じよ。
Me too.
間宮さんですか？
For Mamiya-san? For Mamiya? For Mamiya-san?
そうよ。
For Mama Sama now? Yes.
俺は
Uh,
あんただ
I'm voting for you, journal lady.
Girl lady.
ね
I knew you would. The votes so far were about what you'd expect.
次だ香織さん
Sayori-san, you're next.
Her position also was strange. She was very quiet, by the way. I had no idea who she would vote for. She's probably a wolf this round. But I soon found out. I never could have guessed it.
室匠さん
One
に
for Takumi Muro-san. Naturally, that shocked everyone.
なんでだ香織さん
Sayori-san, why?
Oh, that's weird.
私には
Some of this
難しいことはわかりませんが、いざと
but
なれば
I'm prepared
もっと
to
も疑いたくない
if
方
need be
も疑わざるを得
suspect the
な
one
い
I
時だ
didn't want to suspect
と
at
覚悟
all.
だから
That's how I'm
そ
throwing
のつ
away
も
my
りで
vote.
票を投
I
じると
hope
決
you
めました。
understand that.
じゃあ俺が別に狼じゃないと思ってる
So you don't think I'm
俺
the
の目を
wolf
覚
that
ますた
you're
めに
voting for
ど
him
う
to
使っ
make
たっていうのか
me snap out of it?
あなたが
There's
狼じゃ
no
ない
proof that you aren't a
証拠はない
wolf,
し、
and I don't believe you are doing what you
あ
must.
なたが果たすべきことをしていないように
俺が果たすべきこ
What are you talking about?
Protecting the village?
となんだよそれ
What the hell?
意味がわから
I
ん
don't get it.
Poor guy. Kaori didn't change her vote, and Takumi actually ended up getting one.
私か
That doesn't make any
Like
sense.
this. How complicated.
Next up was Kiyonosuke, who had little presence today.
どうにせよ2メートル
While I
くぐる
think
こ
it's
とには
reasonable
合
to
理
hang
性
both
はあ
of
る
them,
が
I believe we are
実際のところ
undervaluing the
ヘビ
one
を
who
自
claims
称
to
す
be
る
the
彼女
king.
私は
I
プロ
shall
に投
vote
票し
for Muro.
てめえも
Wow. They're gonna kill him off, aren't they?
山脇老人に投票すれば
You'd be
貴
even
様は
more
もっと
mad
怒
if I
る
voted for Lady
そ
Yamawa.
れに私は
Also, I changed my opinion of the newcomer a bit.
Oh!
僕ですか
Me?
ああ
No,
そ
make
れ以
up.
上は
Yes,
言うこ
you.
とはないがね
Yes, I have nothing more to say.
Did he realize?
僕は昨日と同様に
Just like
Nosato-san に投
yesterday,
票し
I'm
ます
voting for Nosato-san.
Alright.
野里さんを選ぶ積極的理由は昨日
My
のまま
reason
で
is
す
the same as yesterday.
僕はもう少
But
し間
now,
宮さんの
I
言
would
動に注
also like
目を
to
したい
state that I wish to see how
ちなみに、
Mamiya-san acts
どうして
going
タイさんを
forward.
蛇のカゴの対
By
象
the
にし
way,
たんですか
why did you choose Tai-san as your target?
どうしたらい
I
いかわからな
didn't know
かっ
what
た
to
から
do,
名前は
so I
適
just
当に
wrote
書い
out
たわ
whoever came to mind.
適当に選んでタイバーですか
So you
まあ
picked
わかりました
Tab randomly.
僕は以上です
That's all from me.
何なのよ
What is all this?
僕はおっちゃんに1票追加
I imagine a vote for Uncle.
またか貴様近持
Again?
ち
Chikamochi!
Wow, he does die.
本当はねマミヤのお姉ちゃんが狼だと僕は思うんだけど
Well, I do think the Mamiya lady is a wolf.
ヤッスンがもうちょっと見たいって
But
言
if
うなら
Yasun wants to see
僕は
what
それ
she
でもいい
does,
かな
I'll play along with that.
もっちありがとう
Aww.
Thanks, Mochi.
俺は意見を
Sure,
変えね
I'm not changing my opinion. One vote for the old hat.
この汚れ
You corrupt little...
次私か
My turn, huh?
ごめん間宮さん
Sorry, Amamiya-san.
あなたに投票
I'm
する
voting for you.
なんで
Why?
私は
I'm
ヘ
the
ビなの
snake.
だって
I
あ
mean,
なたそんな
you
人じゃな
weren't
かっ
like
たも
this
の
yesterday.
いきなり変わっ
What's
たも
with
の
the change?
でももしか
Wait,
したら
you might be the
花木
badger
さんが言ってた無事なか
Haraki-san
もしれない
talked about. Their words caused a stir, but not a big one. They didn't seem to understand. The badger talk from yesterday didn't stay in their minds, it seemed.
もしそうなら
If you
言って
are,
ほしい
please say
ムジナだ
so.
って人なんだ
Badgers are humans, so they don't have to die.
そんなんじゃ
I'm
ない
not.
私
I'm
は
the
ヘ
snake.
ビよ
ちえみ
Yeah,
匠兄ちゃん
Takumi-ni-chan,
私別に
I'm not
匠
taking
兄
your
ちゃん
side
の味方の
here.
つもりじゃない
I was actually thinking of voting for
タイバー
Tai.
ジョンに投
Taiba-chan.
Chan, you too.
なんでだよ。
Because I can't just take sides here. You understand that too, don't you? You want to kill Mamiya-san just because you like Taiba-chan. That's not like you at all. I just hoped it would bother you the way it does the rest of us. Sorry I'm like this. You too, Ba-chan, and Mamiya. I won't blame you if you hate me. That's all for me.
次、春。どうすんだ。
Huh?
I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
Okay. I guess I'll choose Nosato-san too. I guess I'll choose Nosato-san too.
なぜついでの感覚で私がこう毎回危ない目に遭わねばならんのかね。
I'm back.
Hey, one sec. Sorry, I'm answering someone. One of my orders hasn't, but it's a whole UPS thing, so I have to wait a few days. They're just too nice, and it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, they're like, I give you a full refund or give you shipping free of charge if you don't get it in the next few days, because it's late. But it's okay. Hold on. Also, you can read this line if you want.
Why am I always put in danger just because of childish whims?
He sure had an unfortunate roll this time. Mimatsu-sama is next. I shall vote for Yamawaki-sama.
Uematsu-sama!
Uematsu-sama?
We cannot undervalue claiming to be the snake. I am sorry. If Mamiya-san turns out to be pretending to have a guardian, I will deliver due punishment.
Very well. I understand.
Meiko, who will you pick?
Oba-chan.
ガキにも嫌われてやがる。
Even the brat hates you.
サラナガの子に嫌
I
われ
don't
てよ
care
うが
about being hated by a Saranaga child.
Haruaki-sama? What was I supposed to do? Mamiya was tied with Tei at 4 votes, while Kyunosuke had 3 and Takumi had 2. It was Mamiya-san's turn right after mine. She'd definitely vote for Tai-san, meaning that she effectively had 5 votes. So if I voted for Mamiya, I would bring it to a final vote, but if I voted for Tei, she would be hanged. Huh. Were those my only choices here? Would a vote condemning someone to death really be meaningful? A vote for Kyunosuke was bound to be pointless. I couldn't use it as a message of any kind, and it wouldn't be a good way to repay him for avoid picking me. What if I voted for that guy over there, though? Oh. Should we vote for Takumi, then?
Vote for Hisako.
Seriously? Okay. I should leave this up to a final vote. Though I wanted to see what Mamiya-san will do. If it was between someone if I knew was a human and wolf, it was the wolf who should die. I explained my reasons to Mamiya-san. As expected, Mamiya threw a fit, practically foaming at the mouth, and voted for Tae-san. Now we were in the final vote.
Oh my, Baba!
Old lady!
記者の女に
I vote for the journal, lady.
ああ、変わらず
Yeah,
間宮
same here.
お二人から選ぶなら
And I should believe I should vote for Mamiya-san.
間宮さんに投票し
Mamiya-san
ま
as
す
well.
そうだな。
Well, if I had to say, I believe Mamiya-san is more
間宮
suspicious.
年の方
But
だ。
I'm curious as to what
こ
she
こは
would
あえて泳
do.
がせ
So
る
I
意味
vote
で
for Yamawaki.
山脇さんに一票。
It was 2 to 3. With Mamiya-san in the lead, now it was up to the village youth.
野里さんがかばうような動きをしたのがひどく気になりま
I'm
す。
curious as to why
Mamiya-san.
Nosato-san would want to protect her. One vote for Mamiya-san.
2 to 4.
やっすんそうするのか
Huh, so that sounds very absolute.
お
I'm
姉ち
voting
ゃん
for
が
Taiba.
明日な
I'm
んて言
curious
うの
to
か
what
気に
this
なるから
lady will do tomorrow.
3 to 4.
ババアより怪しい記者の女に
I'm voting for the journal lady. You cut off my line, bro.
Sorry.
She's fishier than the old hat.
3 to 5.
タイバーちゃんに
I'm voting for Taiba-chan.
ブチギレたって
They
だ
both
けな
flipped
ら
out.
どっちも怪
So
しい
they're
って
both
ば
fishy, though. 4 to 5.
私は
I guess I'll vote for
私は
Mamiya-san.
間宮さんかな
4 to 6.
私
You're good. No worries.
蛇の
I
カゴ
believe
シャ
that we shouldn't mistreat those
名乗る
who
方
claim
を
to have guardians. My
存在
apologies,
には
Tai
扱いません
Yamawaka-sama. Welcome back, though. 5 to 6.
申し訳
どっちかしか選べないのじゃあ
I can only vote for one of them. Them. The old lady.
Okay.
Ah.
6. So let's say 6 to 6. Oh wow. Did Mako have a clear target? Everyone's eyes were focused on me. My vote would decide it all. Being an outsider just like her, I could sympathize deeply with Mamiya. Her stories were very interesting. She was very pretty. Oh, she was pretty, and if it weren't for all this, I could see myself getting on pretty well
Yeah,
with her.
very pretty. She's very pretty.
She
not gonna lie.
No, I agree. Much more than Tae-san, sad it was to say. However, the rationality of the Feast of the Yomi Purse did not allow me to choose her. Yep, she's very
間宮さん
ill-tempered.
に投票します。
If it's stuck at a draw,
Mm.
then what do they do?
What? He changed that. I don't know.
It's 6-6, right?
Yeah.
He voted for Mamiya-san. Mamiya-san also gets a vote.
Oh, I don't know. We'll find out. I'm not doing that scream right now. I'd get in trouble. Mamiya-san darted off with a scream and she made a break for the exit, nearly tripping on her own feet.
逃がすな
After her.
待ててめえ
Wake the fuck up, bruh.
Wake the fuck up, bruh.
You're being agile.
Me go.
縄持ってこいはよ
Bring the rope. Hurry.
お待ちを
Right here. Stop. Stop. or something. I don't know. How would I feel if Mom in Mamiya-san's shoes? She'd been bound and gagged, having her freedom and right to speech stolen from her. To her, she was a foreigner who had been hunted down and courted by a community rooted in strange traditions. And absurdly...
I do feel bad for her, though.
I do, too. Poor girl. No one was literally on her side. The only person she had was her partner.
Yeah, he was killed viciously.
I know. And he couldn't even be there to protect her.
I hate that we have to kill her, but she is a wolf.
I do like her. She did overreact, but I mean, everyone was on her and she is a wolf, so. By the way, she was crying. It didn't look like she'd come up with the idea to play a fake snake on her own. Had the other wolves pressured her into it? Oh. In that case...
Yeah, like I said, they knew that she wouldn't be thinking that far ahead.
Yeah.
She was, like, scared and desperate, so...
I know. Poor girl. If you can't even work with your own people, in this case, quote, quote, her own, like, pack, then, you're not gonna live.
Technically, we did this to her. We popped all the tires.
I know. She could have left. Haraki did it.
We did this to her.
They could have made it out alive. Eventually we reached our destination. It was downhill beyond the hills. Oh, we already read this last time. But it's just different. Mamiya struggled against her bonds to the end, but was unable to escape them, and so Kanzo tied the rope around her neck and threw her down into the misty valley. Wow. Right after she landed, we heard a disturbing crunching noise instead of a death wail. Her cervical vertebrae had been damaged when she'd been hung, so her death had practically been instant. I hope she hadn't suffered long, at least. All I felt was pity, fringing on heartlessness towards a fellow outsider who'd been caught up in all this. Which was him last loop. They tried to convince themselves that Mamiya shouldn't have been in Yasumi's in the first place, so her absence was only natural. However, it was only clear that they felt guilty for committing murder. Killing someone no one liked and talking as though none of it ever happened was— oh, it's this one part again. Let's save, by the way.
Fusaishi, あまり気にすんな。
Don't worry too much, Fusashi.
Chikumi-san comforted me. I must have looked guilty.
そうだね。
He's right.
春秋さんはたま
He
た
just
ま
happened to
選
get
ぶ
the
のが
final
最後
vote.
になっただ
That's
け。
all.
あの状況でどっちを
It
選
was
ん
what
で
we'd all
も仕方ない
decided.
って。
No matter what you
みんなで
picked,
選んだん
it
だか
wouldn't
ら。
have helped.
ちいちゃんは私
You
に
voted
入
for
れ
me,
た。
Chia-chan.
うん。
Yeah.
ごめん。
Sorry.
でも本
But
当
I
に
couldn't vote
ど
for
っち
the
も
both
選べ
of
なかったん
you.
だ。ごめん。
I'm sorry, Taiba. I
許しても
understand
ら
if
え
you
なくても
can't
仕方
forgive
ないけ
me.
ど。
ええよね。
It's alright.
それ
That's
が
the feast.
宴よ。
Reconciliation. Normally that'd be a
Reconciliation.
reconciliation, yes. Thank you. Be a cause for celebration. But what would happen tomorrow? Anyway, I'd thrown away my chance to reveal I was the snake and chose to keep it hidden. So long as I was, I had to avoid fatal situations and keep hiding my identity until a more favorable opportunity presented itself. But when would that be? When would a better opportunity than this feast occur? Was there anyone I trusted who I could share my secrets with, meet with, and take on the feast all in one day? That seemed like my only option. I grappled with this unsatisfied thoughts as dinner ended and I returned to my hut. Murder really didn't pay. Even in this situation. Even when I could loop. Actually, no. It was because I could loop that I kept those memories of being a murderer and moved on to the next time if I screwed up. I took her life. I would take this extremely reviling. Reviling.
You got it right the first time.
Okay, it just looks wrong. That's why it irritates me. And terrifying taste of omnipotence with me to the grave. It didn't feel good to know I could be bound by my experience. I remember those thoughts running through my head as I absentmindedly wrote someone's name down and put it under my pillow. And then I lost consciousness. It didn't tell me whose name. What the fuck? We died again. Oh well. We're gonna have to go back.
Yep, vote for Takumi.
I freaking knew it. Like, why? Why? He's human. What the hell?
And you gotta keep Mamiya alive.
That's kind of weird. She's a wolf, but I guess she'll help us at some point, maybe. So we were high on the wolves list again. Dang. Ending number 14. Nope, we're good.
I think maybe it's because you were the one who cast the final vote.
Yeah, I figured.
I guess it makes it... Okay, so since you knew that she was lying, like, if you truly thought that she was the snake and you had zero suspicion of her, you would have voted for Taiba. But,
匠さんに
since you knew
投
to
票しま
vote
す。
against her, it makes it look like you knew.
You knew.
And the only way you would really know something is if you were the real snake.
That's true. I also had a feeling if I chose anything else, I wouldn't survive
ど
the
ういう
night.
意味だ不採取
I had to carefully phrase my response here. Settling on what words to use, I said.
僕はあなたを守
I
りたい
want
と
to
思ってま
protect
す。
you.
He did show some confusion, but the more pronounced emotion by far was anger. Pure rage. After all, not by voting for Mamiya-san, I just condemned Tai-san to death.
それは香織さんや千恵美と同じような話かよ
You doing the same thing as Kaori-san and Chiemi?
僕からは以上です。
That's all I have to say.
あ
The hell?
That was why I had to end this feast with words that stayed in his mind. Well, I probably had to prepare for a punch or two. It was an awkward moment, but I stayed silent.
私の番で
My turn.
分かって
You
る
know
で
by
しょ
now, but I'm voting for Yamawaka-san.
決まった
It's decided.
With those words, everyone stood up like it was rehearsed. Hisako and I were a bit behind them in that regard. Then I saw the villagers' faces, which seemed different from before.
植松縄
Uematsu, the rope.
Yes.
匠タエバーに幸
Takumi.
ついで
Rip
Or
Tie?
Sake and
What the hell? She's probably a wolf, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
What could you throw another wolf under the bus? We've been through this several times for this with me.
So
You
she's human, but why are they doing this shit?
Because the person that they believe is the snake said that she's a wolf.
Oh my gosh. You were a naughty child ever since you were small.
You know for a fact that fucking what's her name, Journal lady, you know that she's not the snake. But nobody else has that information.
Yeah.
So what would you do in that situation where somebody says that they're a snake, you don't know for sure or not, but they claim that somebody is a wolf? Wouldn't it be in your best interest to believe them? And then let the crow inform you the next day?
Yes. Just
Okay then, that's
feels
how they're doing
bad.
it.
Like, I mean, I know Granny wasn't good in the first round, but that's Grandma, dude.
Yeah, it feels bad, but it's what you gotta do.
Oh.
I always thought of you as my real grandma.
Grandma's cookies.
You were like real family to me.
泣きなさんな
Oh.
親内様のところでまた会えるわよ
The old lady smiled and drank her sake. Then the rope was placed over her shoulders.
縛ります
I shall tighten it now.
しっかりね
Do it.
Ips.
Epsy Pipsy.
At least they don't show the
Whoopsie
graphic
daisy.
stuff. It was simple but necessary. The process continued. The dimly lit hall was filled with dark emotions. Lament, jargon, and gloom was heard in every sob, whimper, movement. It felt like I was watching a family grieve for an elder dying a peaceful death.
I need to send you this video called Oopsie Daisy.
Okay.
And some guy was like, it's like this weird kind of shitpost video.
Yes.
Where somebody's like, Oopsie Daisy, I just filed for divorce on accident. My bad.
No.
See you in court. And then he's like, Oopsie Daisy, I just put chocolate powder in the bank machine, and now everyone is mad at me.
Oh no.
Oopsie Daisy, I just poured barbecue sauce in your children's eyes in the middle of a graveyard, and now they're blind. Come pick them up. I will email you an invoice for the barbecue sauce.
Oh my gosh. Alright, send me it later.
Words, Kaiba.
No birds could be heard, and the wind was still. Perfect silence surrounded us as Kanzo did the job.
私は蘇りなんぞせんつもりじゃがね。向こうがどんなところかわからんからね。正直恐ろしいが、これも安水のためじゃ。仕方ない。あんたは許さんぞ。女。
I think he's busy, so maybe I'll do it.
I curse you, woman.
Her voice was crystal clear, and now bore an unmistakable hatred. Watch her be the badger, and then she's fucked. You can see that this is the heart of our religion. The graveyard of the Hanging Pine. I knew this was an important place for them, but I didn't know anything else. However, I did feel like they were acting with absolute precision, like they were meticulously rehearsed actors in a stage play. Two of them coiled a rope around the pine's large trunk, leaning out toward the cliff, while another one skillfully made a noose on the other end. Kanzo took a hand and looped it over Tei-san's neck. Tei or Tai? I keep forgetting, bro. Tai? Tai, okay.
Right.
Remind me.
Yeah, he's not.
It was the first time I'd heard those words. They were probably a final goodbye and signal. And with that, a second later, the rope went taut. At the same time, an inhuman sound came from the mist down below. After a long silence. Oh, Takumi, sweetie. Poor baby.
いかがちふましらみがらすよ
You know it's real shit when the gentle giant starts crying. But again, he's not always gentle.
He's the Gonta of this game.
He's the Gonta, true. He's also like, I know you haven't seen him, Vox Machina, but he's the Gorg of this game too. He's kind of like Kratos, but if he was kind and soft, but also a brute.
So like Ragnarok Kratos?
Yes. Kanzo walked up to the pine and cut the rope with a sickle he had in hand. Was there a sound of her falling down? If there was, I couldn't hear it. Not saying a word, we all returned to the plaza. Everyone seemed to feel like we'd done something that could not be undone. We passed a point of no return. No. That probably wasn't right. The point of no return was passed a long time ago. This just made us realize it. And even then, I don't know if anyone besides Mamiya and I felt it. The villagers might have begun feeling like this very moment the mists came. I thought about that long and hard. It made me feel something like remorse or powerlessness, both of which were unproductive emotions that really dulled your thoughts. The locals, however, seemed to feel differently. They did look like they were in a state of emotional numbness, but it seemed like a result of something other than shock or a sense of loss. But the village. Or the state of being, yeah.
Oribe no
Did you text me? Or was it someone else? Just curious.
Oribe.
Yes.
飯作れ。
Make food, woman.
Make me sandwich, bitch.
承知
Make me a sandwich
Under.
with extra sand.
I'll add extra mayo so you choke on it.
皆、食堂におれ。
I'll make you choke on
わしは見回ってくる。
Never mind.
You're disgusting.
I'll make you choke on the barrel of a double barrel shotgun.
That sounds much more pleasing. At least I'll go out with a bang. At least the shotgun's actually useful for something. Unlike your dick.
What the fuck? You're going too far there.
You're a bitch. You stay tuned.
You stay tuned. What the fuck? We said that at the same time.
本当は危ないもんなんていねえ
Punch
んだ
the
ろ。
shit out of him.
俺
Go
ら
to
以外
Kumi,
には
baby. Punch him. Just punch his mad dog face.
飯時には
Oh, whoops, sorry.
戻る。
I'll be back for food.
俺も家に戻らせてもらう。
I'm going back. I'm going back
た
home.
くみ、
Oh, why did I just shiver? What the hell?
死なねえよ。何万回歩いたあぜを踏み外して死ぬような真似しねえ。死ぬとしたら、
If
あ
anything
んたに
kills
撃た
me,
れた時だ。
it'll be a bullet from your gun.
With that is his parting shot to Kumi-san left.
他のものはおれよ。
The rest of you stay here.
When do you think's a good point to end by so I have an idea?
Now.
Literally now?
Yes, you just fucking killed Kaiba.
I know.
When else would you end?
I don't know, I was gonna wait till the next morning. Okay, yeah, let's get through this little part then. I felt like I'd seen his tough facade crack.
Hey, it's always this little part. Last night, it was fucking, oh, I'll just get through the end of this Somnium, and then we'll fucking be fine. Then it's
No, I'm just trying to hit
let's go into this fucking laboratory. Oh, let's open up this hidden door.
Well,
let's investigate this place.
I wanted answers, and it was interesting, and then when it's interesting, I don't want to quit if I have the energy.
Yeah, and it's exactly. You're not gonna want to quit. And then you're gonna get to the next morning and be like, oh, somebody died. Huh, let's fucking investigate.
No, Titus,
and then...
I'm just going to 4 hours, or I could actually end in like 3 minutes. Relax.
Just one more thing, I swear, just one more thing.
I don't want to stream long, relax. Yesterday was an exception, because you literally asked for it!
You offered to go an extra hour.
Yeah, that wasn't a big deal.
I wasn't the only person who voted yes.
I know. There was like 2-3 people or something, and one person voted no. Okay, well,
Fucking hater.
I don't know who it was, honestly, but it doesn't really matter. You do a 2-star. It's okay. We'll save here. I don't work Friday.
He does it on Minecraft. He's like, oh, I'll just decorate this one more thing.
Alright,
oh, wait, I need to add this more, like this trim to the window. Oh wait, I'll add these lights.
I feel that.
She literally has a beam that says one more thing.
Amazing.
And it's just the guy going, oh, one more thing. One more thing. You're gonna like this. One more thing. One more thing.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was quite a good stream as well. I'm excited for more Somnium. Thanks for stopping by. We're doing more Somnium Files tomorrow. I don't work Friday, but there's no stream Thursday. We'll see if I want to do a stream Friday, whether it's Somnium Files or Raging Loop, depending on our schedules. So, thanks, guys.